walk these streets with diamonds in
All right, thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate that.
Out with the vampires under a midnight sky, my mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I danced to the left, I danced to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead end places. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So if you take a little walk on the wild side, be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me
Hello, Trafford. Chaboy. It is time for... I was gonna almost did... It felt like this is not really a iceberg topic. I don't think it is. It feels more like a Dense Sea Scrolls today, to be honest.
We're 150 people here on the stream tonight, and we got about 20 likes. It would be great if we could do better than that. I aim for 100 likes on every stream. If you could do me the favor, thanks so much.
Thanks so much. But it feels a little different than a normal... It's not like one topic we're covering here. We're going through a timeline, right? Timeline hype today. And, it's been tough. I'm not going to lie. It's been tough going through all this shit. But, we're going to go through as much as we can. And then we're going to do some music. And we're going to stop this stream, do some music, debut new song, new video, and then that being said goes live. So what a day. What a day. And then later, Decepticon and myself and Snood are doing some stuff. So what a day today, right? Total degen day, right? No grass being touched of any kind. No grass in here. You know what I'm saying? No grass. But anyways, enough nonsense. Let's get to it. Because we got a lot of ground to cover. And I do have a deadline, of course. As you'll understand, as operating household. But our story begins. Our story begins as thus. Our story begins thusly. Our story begins thusly. In 2014, obviously, I'm assuming you know enough. You know about, you know stuff. You know who Kat is and all that stuff. So we're skipping all that bullshit. But let's get to the beginning. How did Kat and Phil come to be together, right? That's how we're going to do today. So, in 2014, Philip Burnell did a playthrough known as The Evil Within. Evil Within was the playthrough. And
right now, we've only got about 30 likes on the stream. It would be great to get a lot more than that because we have hundreds of people watching.
Thank you. And this is apparently when this was Kat's introduction to Philip Burnell, right? So this playthrough was debuted on October 14th, 2014. That's when Kat first saw Phil. But our boy Ludwig made a video about this. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but let's just watch the beginning of it to get a vibe of, through Kat's own words, how did she first come to see Philip Burnell? Let's get to it.
I mean, how could you not? You know what I mean? Especially you said you were a fan, so obviously you're fans. Here's one that's new to me. I didn't even hear about this one. It'd be great if we could get a bunch because we have almost 200 viewers. It'd be great if we could get some more likes. It helps the stream and the channel in general for discoverability purposes, okay?
Thank you, Phil. Phil's our likes reminder. All right, let's go.
Until today, I groomed 2 fangirls and used them for sex and extra money. What?
By the way, I am real. Just for all the people who think I don't exist, I am real.
Like,
I gotta get that. I gotta get that animation right there. I am real. That's the classic. That's the classic from the girly. That's the best. By the way, I am real. So, all right, let's go.
I'm real. Just for all the people who think I don't exist.
You are real, bestie.
Like.
That was too loud. Sorry. Big ups, Jasper. The cat says, bye, Jasper Coin. Dead cat to the garbage disposal. Legendary. Thanks. And you got the former alcoholic card. You are now a former alcoholic. Big ups. I think that's a premier card right there. Big ups. I'll give you my credit here. We're chilling today. Let's get to it. All right, let's get back to it.
What?
The first Evil Within game was my favorite, and this is why. Well, number one, I thought that the commentary was funny, and I liked the way he played the game, but it was the very.
So she thinks that Phil's commentary is funny, and I have more proof to back that up. Not that you need it, but let's get more. I have more proof to back up. She does enjoy Philip Burnell's commentary.
First playthrough that I saw of you on YouTube, and that's how I found out about you.
Cool.
Was through that playthrough, because I was at the time, obviously the game was just coming out, so I'd watched the playthrough and I really enjoyed it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. By the way, Ludwig, with that shot there. Phil is not comfortable here in any way. Obviously, we all know that. But, I mean, look at this. This awkward ear. It's not even his normal ear dig. Like, he's not looking for food at this point. He's just very nervous, I think.
That's how I found out about you.
Cool.
Was through that playthrough, because I was, at the time...
What the fuck is that cool, by the way? Oh, cool. That's like when, you know, your cousin, your younger cousin's like 7 is telling you a story, and you're like, cool.
6 million.
Double.
6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it?
It is
6 million.
Number. It is an interesting number. Thanks, Prophet, for that. And you got the space heater that you actually bought. What are the chances? Epic. Look at that. That's fucking awesome right there. I'm hyped for that. Mr. Extravagant, thanks so much as well for that too. What's the latest on Steve? He's back at home, and I think he's, just following his Twitter. And we might have an update today as well on the show. I'm not baiting that. I think we might. He said he might give us one, but I'm not sure. So there you go. But anyways, so Phil, big ups. Thanks everybody for the hang. And yet, is this the elderly hangout? This is not the elderly hangout. This is the wise gentleman hangout. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. By the way, excuse me, not just gentlemen. The wise ladies and gentlemen hangout.
Obviously, the game was just coming out, so I'd watched the playthrough, and I really enjoyed it. So.
What can I say?
Okay, so, and obviously this video is amazing if you want to watch it. It's just incredible. It just shows the worst jokes of all time. Let's get one example of that.
Hey, the ladies can't stay away from me. Unfortunately, it's the butterfaces. Yes.
So really not funny at all. Let's go back to the ending here, and I want to show the ending a little bit because they have a little bit more lore coming in here. But this is again from 2014. The playthrough is from, and cats were explaining how she met Phil. Or, sorry, not met Phil. Learned of Phil.
For love. And it was on YouTube. He decided to check his messages because, you can't just stare at Cougar Life all night. And he opened his messages. Spam, Dark Souls. And then there was me.
That's a first. And I didn't make that up. It's on the same fucking list here that I pulled right off of fucking Twitter today.
And then he started sending me messages. And after 2 days of obsessively version of it.
This is not a part of it, but it's just, I want to hear it. It comes right after this, actually, but this is still funny.
I said, fine. I have to deal with this. You want to give your version of it?
And that's when I canceled my Brazzers.com account.
What? When the fuck was I secretly grooming 2 fangirls for these covert meetings and shit? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This shit is just out of control, all right?
You liar, you.
Good shot there. He added the secretly. There was no secretly added by the comment.
I'm good at lying.
You can add that.
Why is this a big deal? Like,
because some people, they can't get over it. You know what I mean? Like, how could you ever get over something like that? Because it was something stupid and silly. I laughed at it. I thought it was funny, I'm embarrassed about it. I always was embarrassed about it. I mean, yeah, is it embarrassing? But I wasn't something that I was gonna, forever make it be my be-all and end-all, It was the most embarrassing thing that could ever happen to me. Someone might have done that, but no, I move on, so.
yeah.
And maybe you just don't respect me. And if you don't respect me, maybe you shouldn't be put in a position of power to decide if an emote should be of me or not.
Anyways, so that's the first time she noticed of Phil was 2014. That's when we have that. Also, there is 2 the hair trick videos. We're not gonna watch the hair trick videos. You know the hair trick videos. I know the hair trick videos. They were also from 2014. Okay, so just so you know, that's a video we have of Kat from. You have both the daytime version. And then there's the spring version style hair trick. And then you also have the winter style. And these were both done in 2014. So pick your poison there. Whatever you need that day, that's what I do. Sometimes I flip a coin. Am I feeling spring style? Am I feeling winter style? They both get the job done. Anyways, let's keep moving on positively here. And now we're going to go into Katherine Burnell's Twitter account. Okay, so this Twitter account was started on, let's see, this we can learn a lot of her personality from before, or allegedly before she knew about DSP, right? So her first tweet ever is this gem, no man's scam truth. So what can we take from this? Well, that's definitely something that Philip Burnell believes as well. I don't know what else you could take from that. That's pretty much it, but that's at least an opinion that a lot of people share, to be fair, not just Phil Burnell. But anyways, that's her first tweet ever, August 31st, 2016. Okay. Now, as we go up, you know, it's just, she's just tweeting and no one's responding at all. She's just tweeting to herself, basically, which is, you know, everyone has to go through that a little bit. But then you get to September 7th of 2016, and she reposts someone that you might know. Someone that goes by the name of They Call Me DSP, and it's getting spooky up in here. That's not what he had at this time. Anyways, this the PS4 Pro selling point was supposed to be 4K, but now it just runs games better at 1080p. Get what you should have had 3 years ago, LOL. So that was her first, her fourth Twitter interaction was reposting DSP. In 2016, this is still very much in his. Phil is still with Leanna at this point. Not that it matters, because you know he's just reposting him. But this is when he was with Leanna. But again, it was already broken down. They're already in the roommate situation at that point. So we go forward more. That's the first repost. So in my mind, obviously this is all ALT's thinking here. If someone reposts you once, and she has a, you know, cutish thing, DSP might take note of that, right? He's not married. He's married, but not, you know, probably already on the prowl, you know, kind of. So he might have noticed this, but that's just a one retweet. Whatever, who cares, right? Let's keep moving forward positively. Again, she's just talking about her games. It's all about games, you know, and it's cool. Watching some gameplay from For Honor Alpha. Nothing else of note. No Phil liking her post. I've looked for that. I couldn't find it. This Inside Gaming is machinima now. And I want to show you, because I thought I found some next level shit. So I looked at the Wayback Machine as well. Where is it? Wayback Machine. I looked at the Wayback Machine Twitter as well. Maybe I don't have it up anymore. No, just to see if I could see anything else, you know, anything new. And some of the posts were deleted, and they're all retweets from Machinima. And I was like, oh shit, did Phil make her delete his Machinima post, or her, you know, her Machinima retweets? But it turns out that Inside Gaming just like took over Machinima account, and they deleted some. So that's it. It's not anything nefarious. I thought I found some next level stuff. I was like, oh shit, he made her delete stuff, Machinima stuff, but it's not true. This Inside Gaming is Machinima. And if you look at the Wayback Machine, you'll see that those are just Machinima posts. Anyways, keep going. She talked about Dead Rising, blah, 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 gaming. October 20th, we have another retweet from another gentleman you might know. This is They Call Me DSP. You announce. We love... Okay, just Nintendo bashing, of course. Whatever. She agrees with that statement, okay? So now we're in October of 2016. Still years away. Well, not quite a year away from the first meeting, but we're 9 months away from the first meeting. We get through more gamer posts, you know, whatever. She's a gamer. She's a gamer, okay? She's a gamer. Talking about gamer stuff. December 17th, 2016, we have our third retweet from Catherine St. Jean at this time. And so we do. I should have found that. If anyone can find that out, well, you can. Did he follow her at this point? I do not know.
If you're having a good time tonight, you give the stream a like. We hit 100 likes. We'll do a celebratory bubble blow. That would be swell if you could do that.
I want to check if he's following her now, because that would be interesting. Just that fact alone. Is he following her now? I'll do this behind the scenes. Be my intern to get on that. But anyways, yeah. So she retweets again. That's 3 retweets in a very short succession. Now, could that lead to Philip remembering her at least? Remembering her name? Remembering her profile pic? I don't know. That's all speculation, but 3 retweets in a row when you were very, you know, unhappy with your current relationship. You know, I know it's kind of funny to say, but they would get engaged still in the next year, but you know what I mean. In normal life, would they? So there we go. That was it. That was the third retweet of DSP. Okay, so just keep that in your mind for future news. Then we're gonna move forward to her first ever stream. So she's still not a streamer yet, right? She's not talking about any streaming nonsense, anything like that. But then she gets to January 24th, 2017, and she has her first ever gameplay session on stream with Twitch, right? However, this video is gone. In my mind, if anyone has it, please send it to me, because I'll definitely watch it on stream someday. But this one is not on YouTube, nor Twitch, nor anything. It's gone. But we do have the first gameplay stream of Yakuza 0, and I do have that, and we're not going to watch much, but let's just get a taste, right? We don't have to get the full experience, we just want to taste it. You know what I'm saying? So let me get that view here. There we go. So this is our Katherine Burnell, her second stream. Oh, that's part 3. What am I, an idiot? Oh, I am, but part 3. Come on, get out of here. We need part 1. Fuck out of here. Part 1. She put it out of order. Come on. Come on, Katherine. Don't be DSP. Look at this. So she uploaded part 3 first, part 2, and then part 1. So maybe she is meant to have DSP. But there we go. Let's get to part 1. Come on, Steve. Come on,
Okay,
come on.
new game.
Come on, Kat. Come on, bestie. Clearly nervous, and probably has zero viewers, right? So most of the time she has 0 viewers. Look at our boy here though in the comments. This dude is everywhere. BitW awesome. That was only 6 months, 2 years ago, and then 6 months ago. Return customer? Come on. Romance Cat. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Damn, this dude is dedicated, man. It's incredible because I look at a lot of this shit, man, and to find stuff, and I'm like, how is he here? How?
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna do normal difficulty for now.
So this is, by the way, for completionist's sake, this is February 7th, 2017.
Because this is actually my first time playing a Yakuza game, but I'm really, really excited to be playing this.
It seems like it. Seems like you're very excited.
Because I actually watched a playthrough a couple years back. I can't remember if it was Yakuza 4 or 5, but I thought it looked really fun, looked really cool, so I wanted to try this out. I thought it'd be a cool experience, so.
There we go. All right, we got enough. No, Philadelphia Collins, if that's a bit, it is the most dedicated bit I've ever seen in my entire life. Because, like, literally, man, it's every single post. I'm down with it. I think it's cool if he agrees with that post, but it's holy shit, man. It's in thousands of videos. Anyways, let's keep moving on positively. I do want to show this. This is unfortunate, but I mean, it's just something it's sad, but I got to show it to you, right? That's what we're here for. In 2000, this is February 2017. Oh, yeah, February 2017 I showed you. But this is from the agricultural website. We did find this. It's sad. This is in April 2017, so 2 months after that. Gamer looking for a buddy. Chaos Realm 01. And that's her, man. And she has she's apparently she's with Subaru at this point, but this is her old Reddit account. And it's the only thing she ever did was gamer looking for a buddy. And she, clearly doesn't have any friends, I'm guessing. And it's all, this is way before DSP, so there's no even trolling going on here. But it's just her old gamer looking for a buddy, guys. I mean, what else can you say? Need a friend. She's in the Need a Friend subreddit. Okay? What we're here for. And, he had a boyfriend. He goes by the name of Subaru, but, Anyways, let's move forward positively. Not to be too much of a downer, but that is sad that shows something, right? That shows at least that she fucking did not have any friends. That's all we can take from that. But anyways, let's move forward positively. This is not a White Knight stream. I'll resist my urge to make it a White Knight stream. That's not the idea here. I did put it in the thumbnail though, so. All right, let's move forward positively. We're going forward to. I wanted to show this normal gamer shit. Gamer stuff, tweeting. No one's responding at all. Nothing's happening. This isn't a bully stream either. Absolutely not. This is an information style, archaeological style stream here. No one's reacting to her post, just normal stuff. She does very much DSP style posts, like today's stream begins now. Hey, what are you doing? Cool. Nothing. I got a stream coming up. Oh, I uploaded it. That kind of stuff. Just not doing Twitter effectively. Not saying she cares, but, she's sharing her thoughts and everything. And occasionally she'll get an odd like there. I checked most of them, but none of them were fucking DSP. As cool as that would have been to see, it's not. But anyways, let's get to... She's onto it, though. I mean, she's into this, man. She's tweeting up a storm, daily at least, a few times a day. But there's one I want to show you in... Where is it? March 4th, she has a post... It's pretty funny, actually. It's very DSP comment fucking there. It's pretty funny, but I may be the only person not drooling over the Nintendo Switch. Remember who else said that? DSP said that directly. That's one of the posts she retweeted, was DSP's thoughts on that. So very much the same opinions as DSP shown here. There is someone enters the picture, like her first fan, kind of, this verbose rhetoric joins, and that's kind of her first fan. I don't know who this is. I don't know anything, but I mean, he kind of jumps on at that point and then becomes her kind of, he goes to her streams. There's a few streams where she's talking to somebody. I'm guessing that's him. I don't know. He seems to know things about the stream. Here's Horizon Zero Dawn, the This Is How You Don't Play that Ludwig did that I watched with him. That's this, and again, it's just this guy's comment. I'm sure. Yeah, I've almost finished watching your entire playthrough, and also add that some of the visuals look pretty amazing as well. So that's it. Oh, brand dude, this is going extremely deep. What we're doing here. We're going here. So then let's move on to the same person's talking, the same person, and now she a little back and forth now with this gentleman. And she's clearly looking for friends. I don't know how to say it. I'm not trying to be a white knight here. She has no friends, and it's tough. That's too funny. That just made my day. If a comment on Twitter makes your day, maybe it's just being niceties, whatever.
80 likes, everyone. 20 more to hit 100. That's the goal for the night.
Back and forth with this guy, one of the biggest reasons my playthrough of ME was 70 plus hours. Whatever. Back and forth. Whatever. Yes. I'm a brown knight. Yes. Brown knight. Exactly. Next up, we have she is a Logan fan, which I found interesting. At the movie, seeing Logan a second time, because why not? The movie is freaking awesome. So she does love Logan. Big Logan. Shout outs to Take It L's. Logan, she's a fan of. Around April. Okay, so this is the minutia of the minutia, right? Big ups to you, Logan. She does.
It'll be great, guys.
Like
our goal is 100 likes on the stream. We're at 90. Come on, we get 10 more likes, please.
Please. Now we enter the depression side of her Twitter account. A lot of things just, she's not having any fun anymore in whatever it is. Now you can guess that's behind the scenes or whatever, but fun has kind of left the building. Oh, this joke here is very DSP-esque. I needed something to make me laugh. This meme is not cutting it. Not cutting it, honey, okay? So anyways, not feeling like myself today. Again, our boy chimes in. Feel better and go climb some hills. They just got a rapport going here. Like, I wish this guy pulled off. I wish this guy had the cash. Because she could have been doing better than she is now, I imagine. But anyways, moving forward positively. Someone hacked her Twitter account in April of 2017. We are slowly moving towards... yeah, thank you, Brandon, for saying that. We are slowly moving towards Leanna getting to the hospital. Leanna leaving. The twit logger, we're slowly working our way there. So could they be in DMs at this point? Who the fuck knows? No proof of that anywhere, but here we go. She's still streaming gamer streams, feeling pretty sick today. April 9th, 2017. April 15th, sorry for not streaming for the past few days. I was feeling sick all week. Then we get this pic, just because. A lot of people that have retweeted this one. It's kind of funny. No, Bojangle, Steve is on the Saturday show, but he hasn't been on for a while because the back thing. He's on the Dead Sea Scrolls. This is a one-off lore dive. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll add it to the iceberg. I don't know. Anyways, just because happens on April 15th. Around this time, that guy that she was that guy or gal, I don't know, the verbose whatever guy. He dips. He does not comment on her stuff anymore. Maybe I don't know. Who knows what happened there? I'm just telling you what happened. You can make your own assumptions. I am not a source of facts. I am showing you what happened on the internet. Again, I might fuck shit up too, but I'm just showing you stuff that happened on the internet. That's my job here today. May 3rd, we get, where is it? May 3rd, just more memes, more nonsense. Feeling exhausted today. Had a crappy day at work. It's kind of turned negative. It's more negative stuff happens. She's sharing more not negative stuff. She got Tokyo Ghoul. Big ups to that. I've never seen that. Right here, it's interesting. So the question remains, what game do I play tomorrow for stream? Very DSP-esque as well. But there's one where the account that responded to her is now gone, and there, you can see her responses, but you can't see anything else. Like they're all blank. But I don't know what that tells us. But anyways, here we go. Looks pretty cool, actually. Machinima retweet. Shoutouts to Machinima. There, little you know, an interesting link there. Nothing else. We're getting to May now. May, we're approaching OBS issues. We're approaching OBS issues now. Let's go to May. All right, guys, she plays Prey. Oh, this is a very Phil take here as well. It's insane how streamers, YouTubers have already beaten Prey in 2 days. Why rush through such a great game? It ruins the experience. Very Phil-esque response there. Let me see who liked this one. Yeah, no one who liked this one. Yeah, it's not that guy anymore. That guy Verbose is gone. His chance has gone. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to total impact. Next up, we are on. Now, let's get to May 14th. The day that shall live in infamy, as some of you may know. She retweets VSGF Gamers, but something else happened on May 14th. Something else of note happened on May 14th. Do you know what happened on May 14th? Where were you May 14th? I know where I was. Actually, I don't, but something happened on May 14th, and it was this.
And sandwiches, and we just ate them, and now she's sleeping. So that's what happened. Unbelievable. Like, oh my God. The thing is, I know if this ever happens again, I'm going to tell them, you are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it. You can't give her a pill. You want to give her a pill, and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again. You didn't help us at all. What I thought, when they said counselor, I thought they were going to have like an actual psychiatrist or counselor come in and talk, and let's talk. Maybe I could talk out.
We can watch this if you want. This is a classic, but no.
Talk it out and help you with some of your stress or your issues, or maybe something happened at work in particular that you can talk through that could help you so that you can get that stress relieved and it doesn't happen again. That was the biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. That woman could have been anyone. That woman could have been the fucking janitor that just walked in. Who knows? Because she had no knowledge besides what she had on a piece of paper. And by the way, the article, and this is not even an exaggeration, the article they brought in about anxiety was from 1996. A 21-year-old outdated article from the Mayo Clinic about anxiety.
Shout outs to the Mayo Clinic. Shout outs to the Mayo Clinic. Okay. That happened on May 14th, as you all know. As we all know. We could watch that all day if we want, but come on, we got other stuff to do. Next up, we move forward. She loves Yakuza. No more retweets of Phil happen after there. May 17th, playing Injustice 2. May 22nd, we have not quite the date of infamy, but we're working towards it. Okay? We're working towards it positively. All right. Thanks to OBS, I lost 2 hours of gameplay while streaming Persona 5 due to the game freezing up on the viewer's end. Great. Right? There we go. So thanks to OBS, I lost 2 hours of gameplay while streaming Persona 5 due to the game freezing up on the viewer's end. Great. Right? So we have an OBS issue. OBS issue. Okay, let's move forward. Again, she's retweeting gamer memes that are of questionable humor levels. There we go. Still excited about that. Let's keep moving forward. Overwatch. She loves Overwatch. Again, negativity. Well, needless to say, it's been a stressful day so far, but I will be streaming soon. Hopefully, it will take things off my mind. I don't know how you can say needless to say when no one knows. Personally, you know, needless to say, my day's been shit. But you know, okay, how would we know that? But all right, I want to move ahead positively. So here we go, June 1st, 2017. Before I show you this, though, I gotta tease you, right? I gotta tease you. March 31st, 2017. We see, since there's tons of speculation, it makes sense to clear it up. Yes, it's true that Leanne and I have went our separate ways. Okay, we actually broke up a while ago. She moved out 2 weeks ago. Okay, so that is literally, big ups T, the day after that May 31st post comes out, this happens. June 1st, 2017, right? The tweet that will live on forever, okay? The tweet of infamy. So, open it up. What happens? The fateful tweet that cost DSP fans like 20 grand. King of hypocrisy. Legendary tweet, my dude. This should be deemed historically significant by the U.S. Library of Congress and selected for preservation in the National Tweet Registry. Agree. But there she blows. There she blows. Yep, sadly, OBS is wonky. If you use OBS Studio, it at least gives you a pop-up saying the recording failed, so you don't keep going. OBS is wonky. That is the contact. So again, he was retweeted by her 3 times. Okay? And Brand Dude, we take Brand Dude as word, which I do, they did not, they were not, he never followed her, right? So how did he know? How did he come back to this? How did he find this tweet from a tweeter that has, now she has a few more, but I'm guessing her follower count was in the tens and half of them were probably bots, right? That's the question we'll never know. We'll never know. Never know. He went publicly with it, and that was it. It's getting spooky in here. Right? So next up, obviously. Oh, here's what I was talking about, by the way. Oh God, come on. Here's what I was talking about, by the way. There's some. Come on, Wayback Machine. I know you can't see any of it, but trust me, it's not important until the. There's some like machinima tweets here that were gone. Like this one, this Star Wars one. Like look at the Star Wars one on May 8th, 2017. I was like, oh, okay. Why is that showing up on her real feed, right? I was like, oh my God, did he make her delete that? But it turns out that machinima just fucking deleted it. So it's not anything interesting. But I was like, holy shit, I found something here. He made her delete machinima. But it's not true. Don't buy it. Don't believe the hype. Okay? So now, of course, now we're all guessing, right? So we have to go off DSP's word that, that Kat moved out 2 weeks before May 31st. And 2 weeks before that, literally, by the way, that's what's incredible. Like, I know some people already think this, but for me, that proves it. May 14th, and this goes out on May 31st, right? She hasn't been here in the house for over 2 weeks, so it sounds like you're just hearing things, right? So, Panda left because of the hospital, I think. I mean, it seems like it, right? The timeline is perfect. May 14th happens. He goes right that same fucking day and then says shit online. And she's like, all right, fuck it. I'm out of here. I know they already broken. I mean, they weren't like things weren't going well, but I think maybe that was it. Like, all right, I'm going somewhere. And she just moved, I think that was like, I have to move out now as opposed to we are roommates, because Phil
like now have over 110 likes on the stream.
Did the 100 likes not go off? Fuck. We got problems. Let me know if it didn't go off. I'll play it later. Anyways. So yeah, it seems like that's the straw that broke the camel's back here. And these confusing good point here. These confusing contradictions will fire back at you at some point. It doesn't matter. Either way, I hope you have a happy life, Phil. There are no contradictions, LOL. But thanks for the well wishes. Anyway. So, now we have to go into a little bit of speculation. Not really, but, July 11th, 2017. Right? So let's keep the timeline in our minds. Remember, June 1st was the tweet that they broke up.
She sucks his dick.
Big ups, Lasagna Cat. If you think Panda left him for any other reason than the hospital story, you have been pignatized. I think that was 2 friends. Big ups. 2 friends on the screen there. I think that how soon after the OBS tweet was the hospital? The OBS tweet was 2 weeks before 2 weeks after the hospital, right? So the OBS tweet is here, June 1st, 2017. The hospital is May 14th. So it's almost exactly 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks after Phil is on this tweet. Like a pig on something, right? So anyways, but Lasagna Cat, big ups, dude, for the contribution. I think there's a lot of reasons that she left. I think the hospital reason is like, I got to move out, right? This is so close together, right? So close together, right? So 2 weeks after the twit longer comes out, which is May 31st, Then we go to July 11th, which is a month. July 11th is a month and 11 days after the twit longer. Phil says this, okay? So I might have to jump around a little bit, but the title is Final Day Before Time Off. Now, Philip, taking time off? Huh? You don't do that for no reason, right? What could that be? Let's listen and see if any hints arise. I'm not even sure if they do, but... Oh, sorry about that.
We're coming off of a big high here, everyone. A big high where yesterday we triumphed together over the trolls and over the YouTube's broken copyright system, right?
Right.
So feeling good, feeling energetic, feeling positive. That's a good thing, right?
Definitely. Oh, God! That sip was so audible. Listen, I'm turning it up. Get ready for this. Boosted sip. Ready? That sip was very loud. Here we go.
That's a good thing, right?
That's a big fucking slurp.
She sucks his dick.
God. Sorry for the mega boost. Excuse me. I apologize.
And my throat is starting to...
Oh, big up Stormania card. That's the first time seeing that one.
Past couple of days, it doesn't feel as swollen. It still feels gunked up because of my allergies.
Get to it.
As you know, that since I won't be talking constantly, nonstop, finally heal itself.
Shut up.
By night, if not Monday, be able to come back after my throat will finally heal itself. And I'll be able to come back after my break, possibly this Sunday night, if not Monday. You know, Monday I'll be back full time. Meaning double streams and everything going on.
Double streams.
I may even come back as like a teaser preview on Sunday because at that point I'm thinking after being away from streaming for several days, I'll be craving, right?
I'll be craving it.
I'll be craving the desire donations. To play again. So maybe even a Sunday night I'll be back for a quick stream or whatever. But so yeah, I'm hoping my throat will be better and everything will be hunky dory and we'll be back to, you know, full time streaming and fun. Okay? So, folks, welcome to my final...
So, you know, we don't get much else from that in terms of time off, but many people speculate that was the first meeting. This was when that time off was for Kat to first visit to Renton, Washington. Okay? So, time off, no reason given, and this is when many speculate that was the first meeting happening. Okay? Now, let's go to our second confirmed meeting. This one is confirmed. This is October 1st of the same year, okay? The first so, big guy, good question. This is July 11th, and the tweet happened on June 1st. So 1 month and 17 days after this tweet, the first meeting happened in life. Okay? The first meeting happened in life. That's a Phil comment. In person. The first meeting in life happened. Okay, let's go to October 1st. This is a second meeting that happened. This is not yet the one that was, the escort stuff. We're not there yet. This is the second meeting. And this, again, he doesn't say anything, but it's just time off. What is his reasoning, though? Let's see.
Because I'm taking time off, I'm really nervous.
Oh God,
I'm nervous.
This is disgusting, by the way. This is disgusting. I heard this and I was like, holy shit, man. And let's listen.
Really great for December. I'm out. Anyone who cheers or subs.
Go back a little.
You are planning on maybe cheering, subbing, or tipping today, okay? And you're wondering, gee, I wonder which one would help Phil the most right now. The God's honest truth would be tipping. The reason being, because tips I get right away, while cheers and subs take 2 months to process. I'll get paid for any cheers or subs that you do today in the month of December. Now, look, I'm not looking at a gift horse in the mouth. Anyone who cheers...
I'm watching chat very carefully there.
Or subs, I'm very appreciative. That's going to help me tremendously. You know, come December, that's going to be my life's blood, right? But...
Let's be.
Right now, for the short term until mid-October, when I'm actually going to get paid for my really great performance that I had out in August, where I had my best streaming month ever. Right now, things are very financially tight. I'm nervous that my bank account's going to be overdrawn for the...
Brandon, give me a link on Discord. I'll play that as well. June 4th could have been another meeting. Could be.
second month in a row. Last month we got through it, but this month now, especially now because I'm taking time off, I'm really nervous. So if you're planning on doing...
Again, he's taking time off himself, okay? He's choosing to take this time off for Katherine Burnell.
Because I'm taking time
Katherine
off.
St. Jean, excuse me.
I'm really nervous. So if you're planning on doing anything and you have the freedom to choose, please tip me, because those tips go right to boom, my PayPal, and then boom to my bank account and can pay bills right away.
All right.
In fact, you know, I will just throw this out there, since I'm not streaming for 4 days this week.
4 days this week. That's the second meeting.
Hint, hint. If you are planning on doing any kind of contributions, you may want to do them sooner rather than later, so that I can get those, you know, set up into my bank account, etc. And I don't have to worry.
Listen, you hear that?
125 likes on this stream.
You heard that? That is classic. I want to get them set up in my bank account. Like he's stacking it on the shelves. Are you kidding me? God, he is lucky that there was not as many people back in these days that following it. Could you imagine if he said that now? I mean, I don't think like Sir Moist could not comment. Mudahar would be on it. Asmongold's on it. You know, if he said that statement now, imagine that.
If you are planning on doing any kind of contributions, you may want to do them sooner rather than later, so that I can get those, you know, set up into my bank account, etc. And I don't have to worry about it when I'm during my time off. Oh my God, is my bank account going to overdraw when I'm supposed to be relaxing? I'm just.
Can you imagine saying that? Please tip faster so I can get it set up in my bank account. Like you have to do actions to put it in your bank account. How can I get tips set up? What the fuck? That I was amazed at that.
Just saying. Okay.
I'm just saying, by the way. Just saying. Just saying.
All right.
All right. Whew.
So now it's time for shout out.
The drinks are much louder in this era too.
So now it's time for shout outs.
Sorry.
And then we'll get.
I love that. Okay, next we're going to move to our third meeting, and this one we do have proof of. This is when the escort saga was from. We're not going to get into the fucking escorts, but yeah, you know, let's get into December 4th, when again he's talking about time off. Let's see, what is this time off for? Right, we are now 6 months removed from the tweet to Katherine Burnell. Let's see, how about this time off? All right, thanks, Brandon. I'll check it.
A new week. For me, it's going to be a week that's going to be a very short one when it comes to live streaming. So I certainly hope that you enjoy what I do bring to you during these 3 final streams that I'll be doing here before my time off, which is going to start tomorrow night.
3 final streams before my time off, okay? And this time off, we do have some proof of.
It's going to be nice. I'll be, first of all, cleaning my house and cleaning my car and preparing for the arrival of my girlfriend. And then
this is the first time he said it's because of the girlfriend here.
And over the course of this week, I'll be doing lots of interesting holiday-themed stuff, including holiday shopping for decorations for a Christmas sweater or 2 for my upcoming holiday gaming marathons, shopping for some Christmas liquor for that marathon as well, and some lighting for behind me here in the office for the month and for my webcam. I'll also be, you know, putting up the Christmas tree, decorating the house.
Okay.
We're going to be doing some...
All right, I'm bored already. Branddude has sent me another possible meeting. Could this be the 4th, or could this be the actual 3rd meeting? Let's see. Let's get to it here. Pick up Branddude.
Me at first.
I'll take all the information.
Or thought that, what the hell, what was the real...
Right here.
Not trade in, but turn in, because the lease is over. I need to clean it. So I have to, you know...
He's talking about returning his car lease there.
Vacuum it and wipe it down and everything. Therefore, I need time to do that. So I'm going to be doing that probably for an hour or more. I'm thinking about taking it for another car wash, but I don't know. It's not that dirty. I don't know. I'm going to think about it, but I got to do that. So that's Wednesday night. So I'm not going to have time to do a second stream on Wednesday night. All right.
Okay.
And Thursday this week, I am completely off. You will not see me doing gameplay streams, videos, nothing, because I will be off, out and about doing a...
Yeah. So this is June 4th, 2017, by the way. And if just a reminder, this went out May 31st, and this tweet went out June 1st. So this is obviously very, very quickly. June 1st, this tweet happened. June 4th, this video happened, which seems super fast, but this seems almost too quick. But, you know, who knows?
A million things. Basically, since I broke up with Leanna, there's been a lot of stuff going on that I need to kind of resolve. For example, turning this car back in with BMW, getting rid of it, and then I could just start focusing on the new car.
Focusing on the new car. Yeah, you got to focus on cars.
A few odds and ends I need to get for the house now, because when Leanna moved out, she took a few things, and I'm like, oh man, well, this...
She stole them? she nabbed a few things.
Just a few odds and ends I need to get for the house now, because when Leanna moved out, she took a few things, and I'm like, oh man, well, this is something that I need for myself now. For example, I have no printer. My printer broke.
She took the printer. She nabbed that printer. God damn it, Leanna. Stop stealing stuff. You nabbed the printer. Right.
Moved across the country 3 years ago, she went and got this nice printer for her business, and I've been using that whenever I need to print something out, because I don't often need to print.
Oh, so she took her own stuff. Okay, that's what you meant to say. Okay.
Went and got this nice printer for her business, and I've been using that whenever I need to print something out, because I don't often need to print anything, almost never. But everyone's...
He sucks his dick.
Big ups, Logan. He's talking about the date so much. No wonder they said Kat was escort. He even pre-begged for tips, almost as though to cover expenses. Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to tell what he's doing here. I mean, it's so clear at now. Of course, then he's begging so much you can't tell what's what. Snortle Combat, big pull.
Once in a while, I do need to print something. For example, Ask the King, which is coming up later this month on the 29th. I need a printer to print out the Ask the King questions to read, so...
This is in 2017, sir. Do you need paper?
See what I mean? I have to go do just a bunch of odds and ends and things like that I need to take care of on Thursday. Therefore, I'm not going to be doing anything on Thursday. It's going to be my day out and about, which is good, because you know what? A lot of people say, oh, Phil, now you live a sedentary lifestyle where you're just sitting around all the time, which is true but not true. Yeah, I sit around a lot during the day, but at the same time, I take breaks and I walk around and I stretch, and I do go out a few times a week in order to...
Oh, yeah, you're ready for the marathon now. Am I sedentary? Yes, but no. Am I a hero? Yes, but in a very real sense. Am I a hero? No, but in a very real sense, yes, I am.
Make sure that I'm not just sitting here like a lump, 95% of the time, because you're right, then it would be in health problems. So this would be a good day, an opportunity for me to head out there and do shit for a whole day.
Head out there like he's going out to war. Good idea to head out there, do my best, head out there.
And get exercise and do everything and get a bunch of stuff done that I needed to get done, all right?
Okay, great.
But then I'll be back on Friday with a full day of streaming.
Okay, I think he's done talking about it. So there we go. That is let's see. This is June 5th upload, June 4th. So that's literally, Kat's tweet is June 1st. This right here is June 4th. So that seems quick. If this is true, this is where she came to meet the first time, you better fucking know 3 days later that there was talk on DMs way before that fucking first one. Like, was that first public response an accident almost? But it doesn't seem like they know each other either, right? And it's only one day off too, so who knows? I don't know. This one we'll never find out, unless Kat does an interview someday. But I don't know. I don't know about that. Anyways, let's get to the December meetup. The proof of December meetup. We do have this lovely picture of this is when, I remember I was following Phil, not too much at this point, just following the big stuff, And, this is when this escort saga was happening. And, I remember thinking okay, well, I nothing about what's going to happen, but I was like, okay, this could definitely be an escort. It does look like I don't know. I just thought it was possible, right? It sounded possible. And it sounded real. And that was it. Also, there's some more, meetup fun. So this Instagram picture here, was posted just about the same time as a very famous photo you all know and love, which is, this is at the mall, by the way. It says, huge Switch display at the local mall. Nice to see Nintendo do well after the Wii U disaster. I believe Kat is in the background here. And because that is very close to when this happened. This was, again, one of Kat's visits. I thought now there was no way that's Kat. It just doesn't look like her, right? Of course, now we have proof that it is, because that one, what's it called? The arcade pic came out, and I was like, that proves it is her. But I tell you, if you look at this picture, you fucking don't think it's her. It doesn't look like her at all, right? In my mind, you might be different. In my untrained eye, but it looks to me like that's not her. right? And I didn't know this. There's a second one. Oh, this is the classic. I didn't know about the second one. I found the second one where she's past these people. Huge discovery. Huge discovery. And just in case you guys didn't see the arcade one, I'll show that to you here. That. And this is the arcade, and she's in those clothes. Oh, come on. Let me scroll down. Anyways, she has the clothes. You can see the clothes there. She's wearing them. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. That's her. Where can I get this out? Let me resize this. Piss me off. Hey, scroll down. Piss me off. Anyways, you can see it here. Not that way. Whoa. Cat. Anyways, I'm trying to show the clothes correctly. Here we go. Oh shit! There we go. So this is what she's wearing during this time, and that are the exact style clothes she's wearing during that faithful trip to the mall that day. The same shoes. You can tell that's her clearly. Unlike some other people that might post fuzzy pictures, this was very clear. I would never do that, but you know, some people do. So there we go. There we go. There we go. This is proof of the December style meetup. Okay. Next, let's move to a girlfriend moving in. Oh, sorry. This is talk about Kat from the Christmas style stream. That up here. Christmas style meetups now talk.
Folks.
Like this. There we go. This is from December 25th of 2017. Again, remember, this is after our third meetup with Katherine. And this is after, third meetup. Now he's announced as a girlfriend. Let's see what he says here.
Right? So, mid-2017. Behind the scenes, things have fallen apart. I've broken up with my girlfriend of 5 years, my fiance of a few weeks, who then I broke up with.
Fiance of a few weeks. Unfortunate. Fiance of a few weeks. Okay.
But to the face of everyone, right? To
the face of everyone? Oh, yeah, I broke up with. Good shot there, too, by the way.
But to the face of everyone, right? To what you guys...
Let me hear that I broke up with.
Girlfriend of 5 years. Behind the scenes, things have fallen apart. Okay. I've broken up with my girlfriend of 5 years, my fiance of a few weeks, who then I broke up with.
Shout outs, a few weeks.
But to the face of everyone, right? To what you guys are seeing, everything's going good. I'm trying to put on this happy face every day, all right, to the public, even though behind the scenes I'm depressed, I'm drinking.
Happy face includes begging you to relentless begging you every day. That's my happy face. Woo!
I'm not doing well, all right? I wasn't. My whole schedule was fucked up. I couldn't fall asleep anymore. I was up till 5, 6 in the morning some days, and then getting up at like 10, 11 to work.
Right.
And I was drinking at night, which isn't good. I was basically in a real bad place, all right?
Yeah, those things, you don't do those things anymore, right?
So, all this is going on, and...
Just getting the lies straight in his mind here.
Then...
This is so transparent. Looking for what to say. Let me look around for something to say here. Okay, do I have to talk about that? Should I mention that? Okay.
Isn't good. I was basically in a real bad place. All right.
Real bad place.
So all this is going on, and then randomly, I meet someone, and I'm not going to give you guys the details.
Don't worry, we got him.
I'm just not going to give you any personal details or whatever about how any of this stuff came to fruition, because you know what's going to happen. The more.
Yeah, let's hear what the crazy stuff we're doing right now. Randomly. So let me talk to you about what random is here, okay? Kat randomly retweeted him 3 times, and then once you randomly responded to her. What's random about it?
More information I give is the more fuel for the assholes, and the more that they'll try to hunt down personal information and hurt me. I'm not going to give you any personal information. What I will tell you is this. Over the summer of 2017, I met someone. Now, this person...
Over the summer of 2017. So, hey, I don't know about you, but to me, June 1st is summer, right? That's summertime vibes. Hot, full swing, right? Full swing. Summertime vibes. June 1st.
Was someone who I just started talking with on a daily basis. I was going.
And when you were talking to her on a daily basis, what was her relationship status at that point? Wonder if we know anything about that. Okay, let's go.
Going through a really tough time. Incidentally, she also was going through a really tough time. We were both.
She was also going through a tough time.
Going through really personally, really bad things in our lives at the time. And what ended up happening was, we ended up kind of being there for each other at a time when I was incredibly vulnerable and lonely, and she was going through stuff, and I was able to help her, and she was able to help me. All right.
For completion's sake, I should have mentioned it. I saw in the chat someone asked about the restraining order. Restraining order was filed June 15th. So June 15th. So for 2 weeks after this tweet, the restraining order was issued. Okay? 2 weeks after the famous tweet, the restraining order was issued, and it goes for 1 year from that date. All right? There you go.
And initially, that's really just what it began as. And then what we ended up finding out as we talked more is that we pretty much had a ton in common.
Yeah, we like games.
When it came to our personal lives, but also our pasts and stuff.
Okay, so here's an interesting one. I'm gonna jump out of. I gotta jump out of time order here for a second. Brand dude sent me a video that we probably want to see. And this is actually the first mention of Katherine on stream. I definitely want to hear that.
Like I said, I'm not revealing anything, so you're not going to figure anything out. At least until I choose to, all right?
Okay, here we go.
Special had that time away.
Special announcement style.
Folks.
This is November 27th, so a month before the video we were watching now about the Christmas. Let's listen to this.
Now, I have an announcement. Here's the special announcement that I have to make today. I didn't give any precursor to this. No one knew I was going to announce this today on stream.
Well, you were begging pretty heavily, so we thought something might have been going on. But go ahead.
But I do have an announcement.
What the fuck is this fan art? Look at the head. The head is so small. I mean, at least at this point he got fan art. Like, you can't turn it down, I guess, if you get this fan art. But look at that fucking head.
I'm going to announce this today on stream.
Uh-oh,
but
here we
go.
go.
Have an announcement.
What is it?
You may be wondering, in particular right now, I mean, let's face it. Right now, I just revealed that I'm in kind of financial difficulties, right?
Oh, it's in addition to that. Oh, shout outs to Pharaoh Phil.
Because of shit that's out of my control. You know, everything that you guys have done this year, your contributions have put me in a position where I was able to afford everything.
Okay.
And I was like, man, if I could just keep going how I'm going, I'm good, right? You know, I'm not going to have any issues. And then, boom, this stupid tax issue comes up that I have nothing to do with, right?
Stupid tax issue comes up.
It sucks. And some people have questioned, well, gee, why would Phil be taking time off in early December when he knows what's going on? Right.
Yeah, why would he be taking time off then, right? Great question. You're already taking off time twice this year, though. What about those times? Let's hear it.
Why is Phil taking this time off in early December when, you know, he should be trying to raise as many funds as possible and stream as much as possible, et cetera, et cetera? Well, honestly, folks, the first reason, this is the God's honest truth, is because even as much as I need your support and as much as I need to be streaming and making money, I need time away for physical and mental recuperation. You guys got to remember something.
Baking is difficult, right? Baking is harder than you think. So I sometimes need to recuperate. You know what I'm saying?
Days off, right? Most people who have a job, you don't work 7 days a week every day, right?
Oh, you
at least get a day or two where you're not working and you get some kind of recuperation time.
I wonder who makes your schedule, Philip. Who makes you work that schedule? Okay.
I don't get that. I'm here every single day.
Big up.
150 likes attained. Thank you guys for liking the stream today. Walking constantly on stream. My throat is all worn out. Again, it is definitely from this hardcore gaming season. how busy I've been every day, double streams. Keep in mind, it's not like it
Double
was a
streams.
year or two ago where
I
I was
hurry
doing
up.
edited content and I got to rest my voice. It's not just me streaming. My voice gets worn out, man. My body gets physically, worn out from doing this constantly. All right, mentally, needing time away from my job. I need it every once in a while.
Shut up.
So, if you
God,
guys remember,
sorry about that.
It was early. It was early in October. All right, where
I want to ask about the crocodile for DSP tries it.
I took those days off and I came back and immediately I went into Shadow of War, Evil Within 2.
Oh, shut up!
Now, oh my God, excuse me.
Oh God, come on!
You knew that was
What's
coming.
going on here?
Excuse me.
I think this is a troll.
Now, in addition to that fact, all right, there's another reason why I'm taking this time off in December. In fact, there's been
Less important, but here's the second question.
another reason why I've been taking off these periods of time since, the summer at these set intervals. And the reason is because I've been taking that time to spend some time with my girlfriend.
Oh!
And boom, immediately a bomb has been dropped. Everyone's probably like, oh, what the fuck? What? You're doing what?
Who talks like this for something news they share? I got a bomb to drop. Okay, guys? I have a girlfriend. What the fuck?
With who and how and what?
Who talks that about themselves?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I know many of you were surprised when I revealed to you what was going on with me back on Thanksgiving. All right? And you're like, how could Phil have kept that secret
How could he keep that
for
secret?
2.5 months and not talked about it, right?
Oh, I don't
Well,
know.
I've had an even better kept secret. All right? I have. I've had an even better kept secret.
What is it?
This year.
What is it?
Is that basically since the summer, I've been seeing someone on and off, and it's certainly not as frequently as I would like, because as you
been seeing someone on and off. So that, on and off is more than twice. So I think the third time is definitely, I don't know if it's already been confirmed, but for me it definitely is, because on and off means more than twice. I think he's using on and off incorrectly, by the way. On and off is like we're dating on and off, which means we're dating. We're not dating, then we're dating. He's using it as in, like we see each other on, and then we don't see each other. That means off, like literally physical. I think. I think.
you guys know, my work schedule.
Yeah, Brand-Dude, you're right. As Brand-Dude said in his video, that I'm learning now that when Brand-Dude makes a video, I just take that video and then do one of these based on Brand-Dude's video. It's a very symbiotic relationship. Thank you, Brand-Dude, for giving me topics.
I work my ass off, all right? And I'm here every single day, which means I get very little free time. The free time I get is in the middle of the night. Sorry. Most girls don't have the middle of the night to do stuff. They're asleep. You know what I mean?
Most girls, he does not, he's like he's talking about, he's talking about, what? Most girls? It's like he's a teenager. Most girls, okay, guys. You like when you guys, and you're that, I don't know. You're in PE class in high school. You guys, guys, girls don't have a lot of time at night. Did you guys know that? You're like, whoa, how'd you learn that, dude? Just I know about girls. You're like, whoa, this guy's cool. He knows about girls. Whoa, this is really cool.
She sucks his dick.
Big ups. No, that big ups to Brandon for the research. Here's my $5, Rambo. And you got hamburgers. No, Brand-Dude is where you want to get the entertaining version. This is where you want to get the way too long, not entertaining version. That's the WPIG way.
Girls don't have the middle of the night to do stuff. They're asleep. You know what I mean? So,
I gotta hear it again.
I've been dating someone for months, actually.
What?
And seeing her on and off, and I haven't had any consistent time to really, to spend with her. And it's really these times off that I've been taking, these breaks,
where
I get to spend some significant time with her. All right. And so this coming break that I have scheduled, I'm going to be doing all kinds of Christmas stuff with my girlfriend, which means putting up the Christmas tree, decorating the house.
Oh, we see that.
Like you guys know, I've already announced I'm going to go out and I'm going to be looking for Christmas sweaters and Christmas liquor.
I've already announced it. Like an announcement. Hello, Phil Burnell, will be doing Christmas shopping.
And all that kind of stuff. All right. So that's real. We're going to be doing all that stuff together. In fact, it was back in October that she was the person who I was going around with to all the Halloween stores, and she helped me pick out my Halloween costume, Ezio Auditore.
Go.
So
that was the October meetup.
In a lot of ways, I actually owe the great pick of what that costume was to her, because she really helped.
What costume is she responsible for? Bob Ross? Is this Bob Ross or before that? Or Begzio? It's one of those. 2017. Which one was that?
Me out. All right.
Whoa!
Now,
sorry about that, everybody.
The one thing I'm going to say up front, folks, because I know this is
Begzio. Great pick, Cap. very nuanced and chill choice. You know, she probably pointed at a thing in Walmart and said, buy that one.
Bombshell announcement. Oh my God, immediately. Do you know the people who are watching the stream just for negative reasons? They're running to the fucking
That's like us, watching the stream for negative reasons.
internet. They're scouring everything. Phil must have shown her in something. Phil must have mentioned her in something. Phil must have done. No. I mean, literally 100%.
What?
Okay.
What?
I have been leaving this as a secret on purpose.
I've been leaving this as a secret.
Because I knew that if I did announce it, you know, months and months ago, that it would, oh my God, there's a girlfriend, you know.
Months and months.
You know, the other thing is, you know, she is a person who very much does not want to have a public persona. Now, she knows who I am.
She doesn't want to have a public persona? This says otherwise. Her Twitch account says otherwise. Her YouTube says otherwise. She definitely wants a public persona. I mean, not public persona, but she definitely doesn't care about being seen online. She wants more people to fucking watch her. That's for sure. But okay.
Yeah, she knows I'm a YouTuber. She knows all about me.
Oh, she knows all about you. She retweeted you a year before this video.
You know, it's not like this was just someone that I met out of nowhere and she had no idea who I was or anything like that. She's very...
What? What does that even mean?
This was just someone that I met out of nowhere and she had no idea who I was or anything like that. She's very well aware of who I am and all of that. But she does not want to be involved with all the...
Yeah, so he just said that, yeah. This is... Hold on, let me hear this again.
Of who I am and all of that. But she does not want to be involved with all the online drama. She has no aspirations to go out and make, you know, a YouTube channel or a Twitch stream or anything like that. She doesn't...
Do you not know she already has that? Does he not know she already has that? That's my question. Does she not know he knows that little about her that she doesn't know he has that?
Go out and make, you know, a YouTube channel or a Twitch stream.
She had both of these things already. She has both of those things already, and she uploads regularly.
Anything like that. She doesn't...
Big guy. I think big guy, you're right, as usual. She's probably just lines. No need to search for anything, guys. You know, yeah, I think you're right, actually.
Want to have a public persona. She very much wants to have her own life outside of being a part of mine, all right?
Oh, imagine that.
And that's why I have not mentioned anything up to this point, because I literally didn't want any idiot
that's why I've been lying.
And go out there. I mean, just think about, folks. I mean, let's be honest here. Think about my last relationship with Leanna, right? My ex. And how, you know, she did very much have a public persona. Everything she wanted to do her own YouTube channel. She had her own
so she did the exact same thing that Kat is doing. Interesting.
Business online and everything. And just think, even though she never really exposed a lot of private stuff about her life, how much about her family and everything was thrown on the internet just because people could find out, right? I mean, we're at the point...
Is this where he says undoxable? I really looked for the undoxable, but I couldn't find it.
Where my ex's brother was getting married, and I really quickly mentioned it in a video or a vlog. I mentioned it again, right? That if we had gone, because that was the year that we had gotten swatted, okay? We were worried that if we went to this friggin' wedding, that some asshole would try to swat it, or they would otherwise do something to prank it and ruin this wedding, okay? And that's why we didn't go, and I never mentioned it, all right? I never mentioned it at all. Yeah, look what happened. People not only found out the date, the time, the location of the fucking wedding, they publicly posted it on the internet for people to say, oh, go ahead and troll it, and... on top of all that, then they spun it to say that I forcibly forced my ex to not attend this wedding.
I forcibly forced.
So I could stay home and play Fallout 4 and make money. All of that was literally fabricated.
Kat needs to see this.
Right? So just think. Based off a tiny bit of little real world knowledge.
She needs to see this.
Right? What these fucking sicko people who fuck with me have done in the past. So learning from that past, all right? Learning from that past, I very much learned that this is something that I should keep to myself. All right. However, you know, being that some things have already come to light publicly, all right, the fact that you guys now know about my financial situation with this tax situation, okay?
That's because you shared everything. Yes, go ahead.
Because I revealed it on Thursday, a lot of questions have arisen. You know, one of the questions is, well, why is Phil taking this time off in December if he knows that he needs to make as much money as possible? And, you know, the answer here, quite frankly, is I already had scheduled this time to be with my girlfriend and do this holiday-themed stuff because there's no other opportunity to do it.
Let's do holiday-themed stuff. Buying stuff is holiday themed. What are you doing this weekend? Well, we got some holiday themed activities. We're going to go buy Christmas tree, buy presents, you know, holiday themed.
You know, as you know, guys, as we get closer to Christmas and everything,
what happens?
Everyone gets super busy. I'll be super busy. And an incident.
How does the holiday make you extra busy, sir?
She's going to be super busy. So, you know,
how does the holiday make Kat X super busy, sir?
You know, what we decided is let's you know, have a celebration earlier on in the month when both of us would have time to do it. And I actually scheduled it for this 1 week when there's no new
You mean what? Your holiday marathon?
Releases, so it's perfect. Okay.
Oh, there's no new releases. Ah, got it.
So that's number one. But the other thing, folks,
How is there
the
more
question
numbers?
on everyone's mind. Well, why does Phil still need this big house? Why does Phil need to stay in this house in Washington? That's beyond just what he needs, as a person. And
who says
he's
that?
Just,
Come
the bottom
on.
line is, folks, that
Oh,
I've been
God,
dating for months, and we're both mature adults in the point that we have our own lives, but we've been talking about our future together, and we've been talking about, what we would like to do. Maybe eventually, if things keep going well, we'd like to move in together. I'm like, well, I got the perfect house for it. The problem is, I don't know if I can keep the house because of this bullshit with the taxes going on.
Oh,
and it fucking sucks because, really, honestly, back in the summer before the tax issue arose and we started dating, things were going great, and we were like, wow, this is amazing. If this keeps going this well, maybe we can move in together, and we can do all this stuff. And then, boom, all of a sudden, in September, October, the tax issue hits, and now it's like, now the future's completely fucking uncertain, right? It's garbage. It sucks. It fucking.
This is why we know that Kat, was in a tough situation because she's walking into all this shit, and the reasons we'll never know. We know about the restraining order. We also know that she's had some trouble with evictions and stuff. There was a lease apparently. We'll get there, but it's interesting.
Sucks, right? And already I see people saying silly stuff in the stream chat. Why doesn't she just move in and start helping to pay the bill, guys?
I have to wait for that. I have to wait one more month to that. She has to wait until she has to move somewhere and her lease is up. Okay.
Saying silly stuff in the stream chat. Why doesn't she just move in and start helping to pay the bill, guys? I may not be able to have this house, all right, in 2018. I'm not gonna have someone move all their shit in and then have to move back out. So that's the situation I'm in right now. Is I really have to fight as hard as I can for this.
Fight as hard as I can.
House and keep it not only for myself, all right, but for the potential future of a relationship that I've had now.
For how long?
Since the summer, and it's been going really well.
Summer.
And I want it to keep going well. But if I gotta move, right? If I have to sell this house and either get another place, or if I have to move, God forbid, I have to move back to Connecticut.
God forbid, mean streets. Remember that song I played on WPIG? We don't give a fuck about that shit. We're Bridgeport. Back the fuck up. Move the fuck back. That's a classic song, Bridgeport style.
Be the end of it. See what I mean? So there's even more at stake right now in regards to keeping this house than you guys have really known. Now you might be asking, well, why is Phil revealing this now?
Why don't you just eat more steak?
Well, ever since I revealed on Thursday about what's going on with this house and everything, and the fact that the taxes are an issue.
I'm going way too long on this, but it's too good, so I can't go. You know how this show goes, man. I can't stop it.
Everything. Obviously, there's been all these questions about why do I need the house and stuff like that. But in addition, I've been talking with her every day, and she's like, I feel kind of isolated.
My boyfriend's watching you type right now, so kind of hurry up, please.
Even though she, like I said, she does not want a public persona. She does not want that. She at least feels that to know that if you guys knew that she existed, it would make more sense in the perspective, the big picture perspective, right?
So now he wants to. He's validating the begging here. Now we get to the real point. Why she said bringing her up. Validation of begging. Sound good?
Because now your kind of guys are finally kind of see the big picture for the first time ever, and now it's kind of the pieces are kind of fall into place. You know what I mean?
Similar to how I want your money to fall into place, and then I'll set it into my bank account. Set it up into my bank account.
It makes sense now.
Oh, it makes sense now.
So now you're like, okay, I get it. So now Phil needs
to... okay, now rip the Velcro open.
Keep the house because he's dating this girl he's been seeing, and obviously if he has to move, then he can't see the girl anymore. And also if he keeps the house, then maybe eventually, they could be living in together, and then they could, both pay for the house. See, it makes sense now, and that's why she kind of wanted me to talk about it today because
XXX.
It now makes everything kind of formulate into it makes sense. And let's face it, she's kind of been a secret, and it kind of makes her feel a little bad because when you're kept secret, right? It kind of means like, she's the dirty little secret. She's not. But at the same
what? Dirty what? This is just projection of his own insecurities. So hardcore, it's incredible. It's dirty little secret. What? Say anything like that.
It kind of means like, she's the dirty little secret. She's not. But at the same time, we didn't want to reveal anything until we were ready. So there you go. Now, by the way, no, you're not getting her name. You're getting no information about her whatsoever. Zero. That's what I've told you right now is all you're getting. Until maybe at some time in the future, things change and maybe we're in a better position. All right. Maybe, just maybe, if we can get out of this situation with the house, if I can pay all these stuff, somehow find a way to pay all these taxes, all right, then in 2018, things could be potentially much better. And maybe if she moves in with me and we start a life together, all right, then okay. If she's here living with me, and obviously, you know, you're gonna see me during work hours or whatever, but of course maybe there'll be some
work hours
vlogging and stuff that I start doing if she's here with me, like DSP tries it and stuff where she's gonna be in it. Then it makes sense that, you know, yes, there may be more information.
We never got the DSP tries it. The closest we got the DSP tries it with Kat was her holding the goddamn camera with the maroon moobs video.
Revealed at a later date. But for now,
oh God,
none of that will be revealed. Nothing.
Okay, we got it.
She's from the planet Mars, and that's really, you know, keep it on ethnicity. She's Martian. She's from the planet Mars, and that's really why I got to keep it under wraps, because if I tell you, we'll have the government in here trying to, you know, do all kinds of Area 51 testing and shit. We can't do that. All right? Is that, you know, I have to basically keep a lot of information to myself, and I've kept this under wraps since the summer, so I think I've done a pretty damn good job. In fact, like I said, I started, you know, I revealed my whole tax situation on Thursday, you know, Thanksgiving, and then, you know, all this
shut up
picture. Now I've got even more of an incentive. Now, you know, I have even more of an incentive, even more of a desire to
someone else she's Asian
stuff that's happened since then.
I don't want to miss it. That if someone else
that's the deal. All right, she's not Martian. Hell yeah, we'll have the government in here trying to really
come on.
Nothing. People are asking me, what is her ethnicity? She's Martian. She's from the planet.
What is her ethnicity? Important for Phil.
I will be reading all these in just a second. I can't wait because I'm sure some of them are trollish. Okay. Whew. All right, everyone. So let's do the plugs. Let's
get out of the plugs. Back to Christmas. Now we're going a month later than this. Finish this real quick thing about, you know, all the nonsense we were talking about.
It's like that. We had both been through a lot.
Yep, been through a lot.
And we were both people who were looking for something way different than what we had previously had in regards to companionship. Okay.
Get fucked, Leanna. I want something much different than her. Much.
And I'm trying to figure out how I can tell you guys, again, without revealing any personal info. Basically,
just tell us everything. That's what you do anyways.
Over the course of this year.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
What started as just like a friendship budded into something else, into me finally getting to spend some time with this woman. And
she needs to see. I know this hurts, but she needs to see this.
Spending personal time with the woman, having an amazing time, and realizing we really clicked. We really got along in person, to the point where now, and for I'd say probably for the past 4 or 5 months.
All right, 1.3.
We're constantly talking. We're
constantly talking.
Constantly in contact, supporting each other.
This woman,
you know, she has done things for me and said things to me that no one else ever has before.
Yeah, like your playthroughs are good. Like your playthroughs are good. I'm funny. That kind of stuff.
I really feel, and I'll be honest with you, you know, not to say a 5-year relationship is nothing, but this woman, out of anyone I've...
Oh, God. Oh, this gets me so pissed. This is the Dunk on Panda segment.
Not to say a 5-year relationship is nothing, but this woman, out of anyone I've ever been with in my life, dated, I feel like we're soulmates. Now, some of you may not understand.
Hello, birth of soulmates. Soulmate.
And that, if you've never been in that situation.
I've never been in that situation.
But sometimes you just meet someone and there's so much.
Yeah, sometimes their tweets are so funny that you just have to. We're soulmates, you know? We're soulmates.
Right going on when you're.
I'm not Panda Sim, brand dude. Please. Talk about Panda.
Together and or when you talk, right?
Snoot is the resident Panda Simp. Get real.
Going on when you're together and or when you talk, right?
Also, FantasticMrSam, by the way.
And not to say that we're perfect people and we're absolutely the perfect match, because I don't think anyone is. On this planet, I don't think you're ever going to find someone who 100% you're compatible at all times, and you know what I mean? That's not what it's about. Actually finding someone who you work with means that you find a perfect balance. Maybe this person has attributes and traits that you don't, but maybe you have a lot of commonalities as well. And when
commonalities.
You two come together, you become kind of a perfect mesh. You know what I mean?
You become a perfect... Does he say mesh or match? Because I really don't know. I really am not sure. This is not trolling. I don't know if he said mesh or mash. Or was it mismash? Let's see.
Together, you become kind of a perfect mesh. You know what I mean?
Perfect mesh. She's related to mismash.
And that's kind of how I feel right now. Now, this is someone who I started talking with over the summer. Like I said, I've had the opportunity to spend 3 really nice long...
Oh, there it is. Excuse me. Confirmed 3 right there.
Visits with her. Spend 3 really nice long visits with her.
Okay, so
and or a few other things in between. But
or what? Did he say and or?
With her, and or a few other things in between. But she doesn't live here. So it's not someone who I can every day go see. And that's the worst, is when you have a long distance relationship, and especially you have a really bad day and you really need that support and that person can't be physically there for you. That is huge. But,
yeah, that's huge.
You know, we're toughing it out and we're finding a way out, especially, you know, when we're not together.
Yeah, we're toughing it out. It's kind of tough when her boyfriend's on her cell phone, but we find other times it's hard.
Like I said, this morning, the first thing I did when I woke up is I talked to my girlfriend, and it feels so different. It really honestly feels different than any other relationship I've ever been.
Yeah, when I wake up and I go to tweet, I go to send a message. First, I have to cancel out my messages to John that were from the last night. I don't remember what the fuck I say there because I'm so fucking drunk. After that, I send messages to my girlfriend. It feels really good. This girl, by the way, she's really cool. Soulmate.
In it. It feels to me like she gets me and I get her. You know what I mean? Rather than, oh, it's just someone I like to spend time with. It's more like an actual, like I said, soulmates. That's how I feel when I think about her. All right?
Yes. Oh, God.
Soulmates. That's how I feel when I think about her. All right?
Oh.
And, you know, it's funny because some people have said this year, that, you know, wow, Phil broke up with his ex-girlfriend of 5 years and immediately jumped into another relationship, and now he's rushing it. Now he's talking about having this girl move.
Yeah, well, I agree with that. Let's hear how you don't defend this.
In with him. How ridiculous. It's obvious that he's just, you know, he's rushing in, blah, 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 blah.
Loading lies.
The truth of the matter here, folks, again, is that I broke up.
She's on a bit of a timeline. Truth of the matter is, folks, she has to move somewhere, and it can't be with him because he's a little pissed. And we're going to go over that in a little bit here.
With my ex-girlfriend in April. All right?
Yeah, I like that, Bruno. The truth of the matter is, folks, yes, that is true. Did you move on too quickly? Like in the fucking interview about, did you play mobile games? Yes. Same thing here. Insert that fucking clip.
So we're talking, there was a good 2-3 months where I wasn't in April. Is that I broke up with my ex-girlfriend in April. All right? So we're talking.
I broke up with my ex-girlfriend in April now. So April, so just for context here, this twit longer came out in May. So yeah, 2 months they were broken up. Remember he said before that Leanna special we did, Leanna's last day stream that's on the channel, he says they were roommates for almost 2 years. Again, you know, Phil's the narrator, so you don't know if it's true, but.
There was a good 2-3 months where I wasn't talking to anybody. And then I met this girl randomly. It was chance that it was literally a chance, complete randomness. I wasn't looking for anyone. She wasn't looking for anyone. It was just like circumstances somehow came together that we would.
Circumstances somehow came together. All right. You want to see how the circumstances come together, everybody? This is how circumstances come together. You go on Twitter. You search for, you find, okay, look, who's retweeted me in the past? Oh, she's retweeted me twice. Hang on, let me check out her tweets. Is there any tweets I can respond to? Is there any tweets I can respond to? Oh, hold on, let me see. Is there any tweets I can respond to? Is there any tweets I can respond to here? Oh, this ought to do. Here we go. OBS? Okay, she's talking about OBS. I can handle this. Let me get this. Okay. And then you write this. That's how crazy it is. That's how the circumstances came together. Okay? That's how the circumstances came together. Complete randomness chance. Okay? Complete randomness chance.
Each other. All right? And talking and realizing that we had so much in common, and we both had these situations where we were going through bad times and we could help each other out, and it just butted into something else on top of that.
I know it's correct, but it's just funny. It butted into something else.
Going through bad times and we could help each other out, and it just butted into something else on top.
I love when things butt.
That was something it was so organic. It was something that naturally happened. It wasn't something that was
so organic, so naturally happened. He was on the fucking hunt. You don't randomly find someone that has many followers as she did.
On top of that was something it was so organic. It was something that naturally happened.
Okay, real quick, I want to make sure. I know there's no timeline on love. You know, you could definitely find someone and move in 2 months later, and that's all cool. But this right here is a complete lie. This right here is a complete lie. There was nothing organic about it. Nothing organic about it. You know, he went fast as shit and then was on the fucking prowl quick with the quickness. And he did not even follow her on Twitter. Thank you, Brand Dude. So he was on the hunt. So if you want to, if you don't say it, there's all this organic crap or whatever, that's totally fine, right? Okay. If he just said, I met her on Twitter, that'd be totally cool. But he's saying this, he's going over the top again to hide his own in insecurities about this, right? This is a very typical thing Phil does.
Had these situations where we were going through bad times and we could help each other out, and it just butted into something else on top of that. It was something it was so organic. It was something that naturally happened. It wasn't something that was forced in or anything like that. And by the way, it wasn't like, oh my God, she's a starstruck fan of mine, and now she's madly in love with me because she likes my YouTube videos. It wasn't like that at all. Okay.
Well, she did retweet you 3 times, so she knew of you and she liked you enough to retweet. She didn't retweet anybody else except Machinima, a few other gaming companies, and DSP.
More like we started talking.
That's the facts. That's the facts of the facts.
Clicked, talking to each other. It was a natural attraction via,
Twitter. Via Twitter.
Talking to each other. It was a natural attraction via,
her retweets of gamer memes. Is that it?
Having that natural.
Yeah. So let's get it straight. Thank you, Misery Merchant. It was both a fan and it was extreme circumstances. Both of those things come in. We're gonna get to the extreme circumstances in a second.
Was a natural attraction via, having that naturalness rather than someone who's like, oh, I was a big fan of Phil beforehand and now I'm a starstruck fan who gets to be his girlfriend or anything like that. It wasn't like that at all. All right.
It wasn't like that at all. This is a complete, utter lie.
So that being said, without revealing too many details, behind the scenes, starting in the summer, all right, the summer time, I started to see someone else on and off when we had time.
On and off.
When we could make available to be together, because like I said, she doesn't live here. She does not live in Seattle. And she's not always able to come out here to see me, because
I have to spend all you guys' money to get her out here every time. So it adds up. You know what I'm saying, guys? By the way. Now, guys.
And she's not always able to come out here to see me, because of circumstances.
Like, sometimes you guys don't tip enough for her to come visit me.
I started to have this new relationship that really has turned into something really beautiful. Okay.
Really beautiful. How about now? How beautiful is it that when the internet's gone, you can't spend time together? That's beautiful.
But I really kept it a secret. I mean, I didn't even tell you guys about it until a few weeks ago, but maybe a month ago. I don't think it was a month ago. I think it was a few weeks ago, right? Where I really revealed to everyone that, that I had a girlfriend. And boy, was that tough. It was tough because you know me. I
spat at the mouth 8 hours a day, so I really wanted to talk about it.
Big blabbermouth, and I like to tell you guys everything, right? And man, was it this year in particular, keeping things a secret about what's going on with my ex-girlfriend and that relationship falling apart, and then not telling you about my new, it was real tough to keep stuff secret, but I did my best, right? I really did.
Real talk. All right.
That being said, I finally had moral support again. Even though she wasn't able to be here every day, I finally had moral support again, which I needed so much. And you guys may have noticed that.
Yeah, tweeting at John at 3 a.m. every day gets old, because he doesn't respond anymore. So I'm just kind of pissed.
I started getting more.
That's great. I can do it to her.
Moral support again, which I needed so much. And you guys may have noticed that I started getting more positive. I started feeling better. I started coming out, right? The streams ended up
coming out
even more positive. You may have noticed about middle of this year, all of a sudden, I started to not be drinking all the time anymore. And I started to,
yeah, we noticed. So he's saying we should notice that he stopped drinking on stream?
Even though my sleep schedule was thrown off, it's a lot different when you're talking to someone all night and having a positive conversation and just having a good interaction with someone versus you're all alone and depressed.
You're all depressed and looking at old John Rambo tweets, and they don't know what you're saying, as Howard told us. And Phil confirmed is true, by the way. By the way, I do want to say this. I didn't point it out stupidly during the Twitter section of this stream, but the day after Phil, the day after this first meeting happened, she did this. She did this tweet just because. Was this a little peacocking? Say, hey, this is me. This is me right now, in case you're interested. Just an idea. Just a theory. Just a theory. This did come out the day after the first OBS meeting. And if you want to see a lot of detractors chiming in, check out the responses to this tweet. Some funny, some outright cruel. We're not going to see it. Anyways, the final tweet of her career was June 4th, 2017. Not feeling well at all today, and I barely got any sleep last night. So here's what we can ascertain from that.
We're gonna eat a lunch meat sandwich.
Big ups, Lima Whiskey 7. We're gonna eat a lunch meat sandwich. That Phil would have told her to stop tweeting, right? He would have said that, absolutely, because guys are going to try to find you. So just stop tweeting. So we could say that at around this time, Phil told her to stop tweeting. I mean, that's at the very least, right? That they were together enough for Phil to say, don't tweet anymore. Because she was tweeting every fucking day, dude. it was not like she's a casual tweeter. She tweeting almost every day, legitimately. I mean, she skipped a few days here and there, but you know. So it was probably June 4th around June 4th, you got to stop tweeting if we're going to have any kind of future because guys are going to, you know, get on you. So something to think about. All right. A lot more ground to cover. Let's get
that being said, let's start talking about the summer months, because during the summer months this year, I started doing some really fun stuff. For example, I did
what?
Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin run.
Okay, all right, I don't care about
really
runs.
was that second run.
Okay, so that's it for that. Back to my notes here. So we do have a few more things to cover, of course. So January 7th, after this talk, right? After this nonsense, it is announced that Katherine Burnell will move in less than 2 weeks after this video. After this video came out, it is announced that Katherine Burnell will be moving in. Possibly.
February? Wait, then let's have her move in. As I was sitting here on pre-stream, I believe a package got delivered. I got a text notification from Amazon about it. So I'm going to have to go check probably either during the break or whatever and see if it's out there.
Could be stuff for cats. Could be stuff for cat moving in.
Including HDMI adapters, memory card, you know, a few things to make my Wii work with a modern capture setup.
That's a clip. To make my Wii work.
Card, you know, a few things to make my Wii work with a modern capture setup. So this week I should have an answer for you guys on how that's going to work, if it works well or whatever.
Beautiful.
So that's good, right?
Very beautiful.
That should be
make
good.
My Wii work.
And things are moving positively. In regards to my girlfriend moving in the month of February.
There we go.
In fact, right now there's one critical thing that we're waiting for.
What are we waiting for?
And once this critical thing gets done, then we can start the next stage of, okay, this is done now, good. Now we can do this, do this, do this, do this. And then maybe we can finally start solidifying dates of if and when she's going to move in with me in February. And then I can let you guys know what days I may have time off for from streaming in February to have her move in and get her settled in, of which I'm sure we'll be vlogging that kind of stuff and everything.
You didn't.
And then, you know, second half of February, I'll be doing Super Mario Sunshine, and, you know, things are going to be looking good. This year so far, I can't complain, guys. We're only 7 days into 2018. Every day's been good. Every day you guys are coming out, cheering, subbing, tipping.
Snood, the restraining order was done 2 weeks after first contact. First Twitter contact, right? So that would make it, I already said it once. Want to rewind the stream for you? Hang on. The restraining order was June 15th. So remember, just for historical purposes, June 1st was this tweet that Phil responded to. June 15th was restraining order. So we're now, you know, more than 6 months away from the restraining order. It's been in for 7 months now.
Been enjoying my streams, having a positive vibe. We're all having a positive vibe together here.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Positive vibes. Whoa, sorry about that.
Pretty good. And, you know, I can't complain. This is too good. I'm having too much fun this year so far. It can only go up from here. Like, seriously, it's been so good. And I'm so excited. I'm feeling so positive for 2018. Just think of how awesome things are going to be this year if everything goes according to plan, right? All these playthroughs coming out end up being successful. My Twitch streams are growing constantly, which is excellent. You know, my 10th anniversary this year is my 10th anniversary, and I've got some 10th anniversary stuff.
My 10th year anniversary is my 10th year anniversary. This is shades of my garage is in the garage from Tuesday. Let's hear this again real quick.
You know, my 10th anniversary this year is my 10th anniversary, and I've got some 10th anniversary stuff.
That's an all-timer. My 10th year anniversary is my 10th year anniversary. Okay, that's pretty hype. I mean, that is hype, to be fair. When your 10th year anniversary is your 10th anniversary.
You know, my 10th anniversary this year is my 10th anniversary, and I've got some 10th anniversary stuff planned for you guys coming up later this year, which I think will be really fun for stream events and stuff like that.
Very hype.
In addition to that, you know, again, if my girlfriend does move in with me, we can start up some new stuff. Like I said, maybe we'll actually do...
See, that's an if, right? If my girlfriend does move in with me, there's still questions at this point? I mean, sounds like it.
You know, again, if my girlfriend does move in with me, we can start up some new stuff. Like I said, maybe we'll actually do some Cooking with the King videos where we'll try to make some meals and stuff together that we've never done before.
That never happened. Oh, God. Hang on.
The King videos where we'll try to make some meals and stuff together that we've never done before.
Whoa.
That could be pretty cool. There's a lot of potential for great stuff coming up, folks. There is. There's a lot of potential for great stuff. I'm excited. I hope that you guys are excited too. Okay?
Okay.
All righty then. All right. That's about it for the updates. Let me
All righty then. All right.
very quickly do some plugs, and then I got the shout out.
Okay. So, oh yeah. Big ups, Cody Taylor. He said t-shirt style shirt yesterday. Well, that's a good one. I used to have that thread going. That's so many. Okay, so now we have to get to a little bit deeper. Let's get deeper into the hole. So as you might have seen, I put the link to Tevin's stream on this topic. We have a classic where you see these. So on August 16th, 2017, Subaru man, as I'll call him, Subaru douchebag, Subaru guy, he said this on his Facebook page, okay? So on August 16th of 2017, he said, "Not sure any woman could beat my immense love for tacos." And let me tell you, I love how that's tacos because, Taco Chan's kind of our mascot here. So it all comes together. The web is so large. It all comes back. WPIG is where the web, it all comes from tacos, right? That's where all this madness stems from, is tacos. But anyways, Subaru man loves Taco Chan. That's confirmed. But anyways, that's probably around when, it seems like, right? That's telling someone, right? That maybe they broke up at this point. Maybe she found out Phil was cheating on that point. Now, there also is, if you haven't seen it, messages from this time. What's up, buddy? This is from Tevin, of course. Or not Tevin, sorry. Someone did this and Tevin showed it on his stream. And this is the images from that. The link to the Tevin stream is down below if you want to watch that. It says, "A lot of people have been wanting more info on her for months now since started to parade her having a new girlfriend. He went as far as calling her a soulmate multiple times." We just saw him call a soulmate, right? "But he rarely talks about her besides what meal she cooked if she's at work. Would it be anything if you're okay to sharing?" Okay, this is Subaru's sharing. Subaru's sharing of information. Let's see. Basic summary is we were talking for about a month before I found out and broke up with her. Okay. Yes, they claimed it a relationship at the same time her and I were dating. Okay, so Phil said that they were in a relationship while she was still dating Subaru. All right, so that's not nothing. While Phil was saying this is my girlfriend, she was still dating Subaru, which is fucked up, to say the least. Of course, obviously there's more to it than just, but that's fucked up. It is. So on her part or Phil's part, who decided to do this, you never know. Phil might have, who knows? Let me get it up here so it's bigger to see. And of course get the fuck out of here. What is this? Nonsense. Anyways, I'll just read it for you. I don't care. I do not have specific. She was kicked her out, and that was the last I knew about her. But yeah, she was indeed committed to a relationship with the guy. Not sure what specific information someone would like to know. He has money, because if I remember from him and her talk. Oh, there. By the way, this is not Subaru himself. This is Subaru's friend. Okay, Subaru's confidant, I guess. Anyways, but yeah, she was indeed committed to a relationship with this guy. Not sure what specific information we would like to have. He has money, because if I remember from him and her talking, he does financial things on the side and through YouTube, Twitch. But for that money's not an issue. I do not. Oh, sorry. She's talking about. Hold on a second. Let me make sure before I talk bullshit. Is this is actually him though, right? I believe. Oh, so she's talking. Okay, I got it. We got it right. This is Subaru, who doesn't know anything about the guy. He doesn't know anything about Philip Burnell, basically. Okay, right. So this is Subaru explaining his situation, and he doesn't know about Phil Burnell. Okay, that's where we're at here. Okay, let's go. This is Mr. Subaru. Thank you, Brandon. Okay, he doesn't know about Phil Burnell, right? So he's saying, I'm pretty sure he has money because he does financial things on the side and through YouTube and Twitch. So he doesn't know that Phil is, begging. So I'd infer that money's not an issue. I do not have specific financial data though. I have more I have more finite detail in between, but that is the synopsis. Okay. Next up, he says, "Oh, come on, new tab. Does that help at all? Not picture else, and I'll bring it up here so we can all see it together. Hang on a second. Working together positively. Get this through together. So this is important. Extremely important. There we go. Clear as day. Anyways, in the streams, she's been on and off camera. In the streams, this is the person talking to Subaru saying, in the stream, she's been on. She comes off as distant or like she doesn't want to be there. Besides other crazy rumors going on around, people thought she was actually just using it for a free room or to get closer to someone else. What type of person would you describe her as? This Subaru says, she as a person is very odd. She had a lot of issues with self-confidence. When she didn't want to be involved in something, she would always look pissy and act pissy. She had the jealous behavior, so rarely did she ever come out shopping or out to do anything. All right, so that is backed up by both how she acts on stream and not doing stuff with Phil at all, right? She does not want to go out and do stuff. She was not doing with Subaru Man either. Again, we don't know about Subaru Man. So Subaru Man could be lying. This could be complete all lies, okay? That's important to remember both sides of that, okay? This could be complete and utter bullshit. But we have some information from Kat, so let's use our own minds to make our own decisions here on what we think is truth. We never know. But it does prove, she does seem to lack self-confidence, very much so, right? She very much, when something comes out on the stream that she doesn't like, she does act pissy and she does look pissy. That's not a lie. That is true. She has jealous behavior and she doesn't come out or go shopping. That is true. She doesn't do that. She doesn't like to go out with Phil right now. Okay. So all that seems to be okay. She has a lot of psychological issues. Okay. And this is kind of weird because why would you stay with this woman if you think that is all true, Subaru? If you think she has psychological issues, I mean, come on. I wouldn't want to be with someone that has serious psychological issues or acts pissy all the time, personally. But Subaru is his own person. Anyway, she fed off my income knowing I make a good amount of money, and she was doing it to Phil. Kind of obvious, in my opinion, that he doesn't have money issues. I mean, that she basically show what kind of personality she has. I mean, that should basically show what kind of personality she has. Okay, so, you know, I don't know. Oh, that's rough. How did you figure out she was dating him? This is the one that I saw Phil Messenger on her phone in front of me, and I confronted her. Ugh. Come on, Philip. Come on, Philip. All right, there is one more. We beat that up as well. And that's right here. This one is less. I'll just read. It says, I saw Phil Messenger on phone and Crunner. Sorry all that happened, man. Thanks for sharing with me. Yeah, but not a problem. What Phil is doing to the community is terrible. And that's it. And obviously there he proves himself he says you could look at his Facebook, and there it is. He closed his Facebook down after this because people got crazy. You know, he probably got a million fucking messages all the fucking time. So there we go. I do want to show this. So this is now the timeline of her moving in. Remember, we just saw that stream about Kat moving in on January 7th. On February 12th, this stream, Kat apparently moves in around there, you know? And I do want to share this, which is found on the agriculture website. Thanks so much, everybody, for this. This is Kat's PSN profile, public PSN profile. You can find these. And her last update was February 8th of 2018, 4 days before allegedly moving in with Darkside Phil was her last update on her PSN profile. So she got a new PSN profile after this. And let's look at her games real quick. Got to check it out. Of course, we got Skyrim in the house. They're only 38 of 76 trophies, though. I bet she has 76 now, though. You know what I'm saying? I bet she got them all now, right? Assassin's Creed fan. She's very much a AAA gamer, right? She loves the AAA. She's AAA it up. She loves the AAA, right? She loves AAA. And she plays a lot of fucking games, too. She plays a lot of fucking games. She did not like No Man's Sky. Look at that No Man's Sky. 1 of 28 trophies. Come on. She did not like it, though. She told us. But that is her PSN profile. That was last updated on February 8th of 2018, 4 days before she moved in with Darkside Phil, allegedly. Now, since we're here, we might as well show you. Also, I have one more. This is from the agriculture website, which is a great find from whoever found this. Someone messaged him. Obviously, he was getting fucking ton of messages. I know you can't see this, so hold on. And someone said, some people think you dated a crazy girl who's now a Twitch live streamer. Talking about that. And said, oh, God, this is gold. I did date a crazy girl. Thank God I'm no longer with her. She fits well with Phil. The Subaru Man is calling Kat crazy in this picture. So, go. Subaru thinks she was crazy. And again, for me, it's like, okay, if you're dating someone crazy that long, I mean, come on, man, then you're kind of crazy too, right? I mean, you could choose who you're with, dude. So, you know, I take what Subaru Man says with a grain of salt. All I can taste is salt on that guy. Because, you know, it's easy to talk shit about someone like Phil does, right? It's easy to talk shit about someone after you break up with them. But, you know, maybe he was in love, Brand Dude. Brand Dude says. Sentimental Brand Dude comes in. All right? So, let's get into March 12th, 2018. What happened on March 12th, 2018? Right? So we have first contact, public contact, on July 1st, 2007. Well, let's fast forward. Less than a year later. Hello,
hello everybody. Phil and Kat here, and welcome to a special video that we've been planning on working on for a while. Kat has been living with me now for a month. Yeah, in fact,
a month. Yeah. So March 12th, February 12th will be a month before that.
As of tonight, well, as of midnight tonight, you'll have been here exactly 1 month.
Yeah.
In Washington, living with me, and you know, rightfully so. There have been a lot of questions in regards to my viewership and my fan base asking, why hasn't Phil done videos with Kat? Why aren't there vlogs? Why hasn't she been in gameplay? Why hasn't she been on streams? You know, and I hear it from both sides. I hear it from very positive people, you know, the kind of people who hang out on my streams daily and we have a great time. And of course, you got the negative idiots who constantly have to spin it in a negative way that something must be wrong and there's a reason why, you know, she hasn't been in everything yet.
Right.
So the reason we're making this video today, very simply, is to kind of explain a little bit about what's going on and let you guys know exactly what to expect moving forward in the future, give you some perspective on how things are going to be approached when it comes to Kat and having her in, you know, videos and streams and content, and a little bit of an explanation as to why there hasn't been a lot, okay, up to this point. All right. So, first of all, she's lived here for a month, right?
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, so let's analyze this. This arm needs some analyzation here. So don't look at the actual arm, but the movement of the arm is very strange. So, okay. Let me go through this, and you know, this is way too deep. Sir Boyce would be killing me right now. But when you reach your arm around someone, listen to this. This is so fucking dumb. When you put your arm around someone, first let's go from the male side. From the male side of these two, you don't care what your arm touches on the way around. Right? I'm not saying you obviously make sure you don't hit their face and stuff, but you don't care about your arm rubbing their arm on the way up. Okay? Make sense so far? So if I'm going to put my arm around someone, my wife, like you just you kind of just put it up and you don't worry about it hitting their shoulder or their arm because you're just going up around. You know there's going to be contact, okay? Now watch this. He makes sure he doesn't touch at all before the arm goes around. So he makes sure that there's no touching happening. It's a straight, look how much he's straighting. Look at that shirt, screaming. To not touch anything before it goes around, okay? Look at this. Watch this. His arm is screaming to make sure his arm doesn't touch anything it's not supposed to. Oh, look at that. Look at that face. That tells you all you need to know right the fuck there, right? That tells you all you need to know. Oh, man. Oh, man. You might be wondering how I got in this situation. Well, as it turned out, my ex-boyfriend found out I was talking to the person next to me and didn't like that and said I had to move out. I had nowhere else to go. I didn't make enough money to live by myself. I decided to move in with this gentleman. Just gonna have to make it work because I can do whatever I want to do here and I can play Skyrim as much as I want. Sound good? Ugh. All right, just one more time. One more time. I gotta see this one more time because it's every time you see. Look how far away it is. He has to move his head out of the way. He has to move his head out of the way to get this arm around. Whoa, watch out, head. Amazing.
All right. Thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate that.
Big up, Silver Black. Notice Cat did it move closer to Phil when he put his arm around him. Very awkward. Oh yeah, no, God no. She barely knows him. Wood Knox, Prestige
If
Pull.
you guys are enjoying the stream, please give it a like. So far, 175 likes and climbing. That's crazy. Thank you, guys.
Crazy, dude. Oh, the rub. All right, back to the video. But I every time you see it, I can't not see that dodge out of the
And
way.
have you had a good time, at least in the month that you've been here?
Oh,
Not at all, really. Actually, I'm just joking. It's actually been really good here. I actually really love it here. Versus where I used to live.
Right.
I'm not going to say where.
Right. For
But-
reasons we're going to explain, obviously, in this video.
Yeah, but no, I really love it here, and I love being with Phil, and I'm just really
remember his
excited for all
name?
the
I
things
love
that we're
being with Phil. That's her name, right?
here, and I love being with Phil, and I'm just really excited for all the things that we're going to be able to do in the future.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
So, I mean, the good news is,
Where's the fucking sad music? Because we need it. All the fun things we're gonna do together. Well, sorry, Kat. You chose the wrong person for that.
it's been a month. Everything's been going together swimmingly
Fun day for you is on your birthday. You go to Burger King.
for us. Like, when you think of all the hurdles that we had that we thought, oh man, this might be a pain in the ass, like
Yeah.
getting your driver's license or car insurance or health, all that stuff's boom. It's been like really easy transition, right?
Yeah, it all went well.
We're all in the, we're currently in the process of getting everything hashed out to the point where we'll have finally a schedule worked in where we know every week what your work schedule will be, how my work schedule is going to be, and how to coincide all of that.
Yeah.
So everything there on that in that regard has been good. But as you guys know, there's been no real content of any. This is the first time you're actually seeing Kat in a video of any sort on any of my my channels on YouTube or
By the way,
anywhere.
I am real. Just for all the
Yes.
people who think I don't exist, I am real. But I don't think I need to say that, but I'll say it anyway.
Right.
Shout outs to being real,
so what-
Kat. Shout outs, bestie.
What's the deal? Why hasn't there been anything? What's going on? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is this. If you guys haven't noticed, in the last year, I have made a very conscious effort to basically try to separate what I consider to be kind of my work life, my online streaming, my videos on YouTube from my personal life. Now, I know this is a huge change for those of you who've been longtime viewers and fans of mine. As you know, I used to pretty much share every single thing on a daily basis, right? I used to tell you about my feelings about everything, what was going on behind the scenes of the camera, whether it was personal stuff, financial stuff, whatever it was always, I shared it all, right? And to some extent, that was a positive. I feel that I had a great connection with my audience. But as you guys know, sadly, over the years, there's been some really malicious parties out there who've used that personal information to do really harmful things, including,
Right,
doxing, swatting, and doing all kinds of malicious, slanderous, just negative things, toxic things on the internet regarding myself and, my family and friends, things in the past. It's been horrible in a lot
What
of things
friends?
that people would do this stuff, okay? So in the last year, I made a
talking
conscious
about?
effort to not be
When he says that, who's he talking about? Literally John? And that's not even a friend anymore.
as tell you everything up front, because there's some things that, quite honestly, you guys don't need to know. You don't need to know every single moment of what's going on with me off camera, what we're doing at every moment's notice together off camera and stuff like that. And the bottom line is there would be people that if we were constantly sharing everything would use that against us
Yep.
to do nasty
So
things.
fun.
I mean,
This is very
I
chill
didn't even let you guys
creative.
know that I had been dating Kat for months last year. It wasn't until late last year, 2017, when I even revealed it. And then when I revealed it, immediately accusations that she doesn't exist and it's me, right? Picking this up. So then I took a picture of you decorating the Christmas tree, right?
Yeah, I really hated that you had to take that. Remember that?
And then you got crazy ass conspiracy theories about you don't exist. You're an S
Remember you begged me to take that picture? That was really cool.
score, or
my God.
you were someone with a wig on. Like this insanity, like fucking insanity of what people just come up with out of nowhere with no kind of factual basis or whatever, just because they want to cause drama and all kinds of toxic shit on the internet. So purposely, we knew that when we were going to finally have, you can't introduce into stuff, that it was going to have to be a careful process, a calculated process, not just, oh, you're here day one,
Calculated process.
immediately just start putting
Really
out daily
fun.
vlogs every single day, and you're in every stream that I do, every playthrough now you're here to, you know what I mean? And
Extremism, very chill.
basically, we want it to be something that when it does happen, it's special. Right?
Yeah.
If we're going to do
yeah.
a video
Very
together of a game playthrough, we want it to be a game that both of us really enjoy, and we've built up to doing this as something where we're both involved in it, not just,
Yeah,
oh,
we're both involved in it, and I'm gonna let you read chat so you can see all the fucked up shit people say, and then you get really pissed and feel bad about yourself. I can't wait till that happens.
it's the first co-op game possible. Let's just fucking do it, right? That's not what we want to do. Same thing with vlogging. We thought, gee, should we do vlogs around the house? Should we do that? And we talked about it, and we're like, honestly, you guys have seen the house. You know what I mean? Like, what's different about the house? Not much at all. I took a couple Instagram pics of your office, but outside of that, everything's the same. You guys, who are viewers of mine over the years have seen what the house looks
I can get those. As he's talking, I'll get those Instagram pics. Got to see those hot Instagram pics. Sword Exchange, big up call, 5-star silver.
like. You don't need to see just us do another walkthrough of the same shit. You know what I mean? Now there will be things that logically Kat's going to be in moving forward. For example, because you live with me when I do DSP Tries It, when that series resumes, which is going to happen.
Nope.
For example, because you live with me when I do DSP Tries It, when that series resumes, which is going to happen. A lot of people just hypothesize, oh, Phil's canceled DSP Tries It. Where's it been? No, it just so happens that I did a DSP Tries It right before you arrived. And since the last month, there's been nothing. There's been nothing new going on in the realm of food or anything that I would do for a special DSP Tries It video. So I just haven't done one. But I mean, duh, your cat lives with me. She's here every day. So if and when we go out to do a DSP Tries It and we find a new item, you're going to, you'll be in the videos, obviously. Moving forward, different kinds of vlogs. Like, for example, if we do something special, if we go into Seattle, or we do something else that's outside the ordinary.
Sorry, Kat. Even that's not going to happen.
And we just feel like we want to document it, right? Or if we're out and about and we want to do some Instagram pics, you might be in those. Or, I mean, one thing that's a no-brainer, holiday stuff, right? If we're going to do a video about Christmas or whatever, yeah, you're obviously going to be in that stuff. So in that regard, that's why you guys haven't seen her, is because, again, we're trying to make it special. We're trying to make it very different from my past, where every possible thing was shared. I mean, to the point where, think about how much personal information and nasty stuff got thrown out there on the internet that I never wanted to be, and people, hounding myself, my parents getting prank calls and stuff. It's bad. And it's to the point where can't have that kind of shit happening anymore. All right. So don't think that the fact that Kat has not been in videos for the past month is because something's wrong, or because we decided to, that we don't want to do stuff together. That's not the case either. It's just that we're kind of saving it so that when we eventually do it, it makes sense and it's special, right? Now, in regards to you, do you want to talk a little bit about, your gaming as a whole? Because you are a gamer. A lot of people have had questions about you and the kind of games you like and the things that you do in gaming. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, I'm sure he's probably told you that I like Overwatch. I would say it's like my favorite like online multiplayer game. I pretty much like all genre. The only genre game I don't really like are sport games, because I'm not really into sports, but and racing games, I don't really care about those either. But I pretty much play I play shooters. Obviously, I love Skyrim. I'm sure he's told you that. That's like got to be like
big ups
favorite game. I play so many games. I pretty much play like AAA. I don't really play a lot of indie games. I just play like AAA games. I'm gonna be playing Far Cry 5 when it comes out. I'm playing God of War. So
do you have, because this is what everyone always asks me, do you have a particular game this year that you think you're looking forward to more than like everything else? Is there a hype game you really want in 2018? You know what I mean?
Shoot. Well, it's kind of hard. What game I want to come out, or what game that is coming
what
out?
game do you think that is going to reasonably you think would come out this year that you want to play the most? Is it God of War? I mean, you mentioned Far Cry 5, God of War. Would it be Red Dead Redemption 2? Would it be all these big games that are coming out?
Yeah.
Do you have a hyped release? Because that's what everyone always asks me.
No, I am really excited for God of War. When I saw it was released.
That's what everyone always asks me.
Ask me,
No, I am really excited for God of War. When I saw it was released, and the graphics look really freaking good, and I have a PS4 Pro now, and I have a 4K monitor, so I'm gonna be excited to be playing that.
Oh yeah, you do got that 4K monitor. Unfortunately, it's about 9 inches. Here's the monitor. She's big ups. To the setup. Let's go.
I know there's not really like a ton of games coming out this year either. Unfortunately,
Red,
games.
the problem is nothing has release dates, and I've said that a million times this year. If you look at my release calendar over here on the wall, outside of March and April, there's no dates for anything. And I think the E3 this year is going to be a big E3 where
that's
tons of dates will come out. All right, so that's what she enjoys a lot of variety games.
So she's talked enough.
But as you notice, nothing in there. We say, we're going to co-op games and stuff. A lot of people are going to ask me, are we going to play A Way Out together in 2 weeks? No, we have talked about it, and we decided that's not a game that she would be too interested in. And so, no, we're not going to be doing co-op and A Way Out together or anything like that. Like I said, if and when we do decide to do co-op, it'll be something that we try to plan so that we can do it together. Another thing you got to realize is that Kat has a job, and it's going to be, having anything we do will have to be worked around her work schedule and mine so that we can have time to do it together. So, you got all these factors that come into play. All right. I think one final thing that we should address is the whole situation of social media and how people sought you out and shit like
how I made sure that you didn't do any more social media 2 days after I announced that I didn't have a girlfriend anymore. The
whole situation of social media and how people sought you out and shit like that, because it was ridiculous. Basically, when I took one picture of Kat when she had arrived here in Washington, right, and all I did was give her first name, immediately people scoured the fucking internet to try to find information about her, and they found her old Twitter and
her old Twitter. Old Twitter that was, let's see, how many months before this? Less than 12 months, not old at all, right? So it was still in use. It was still in use until June 4th of 2017. This video we're watching right now is March 12th, 2018. So old. This is basically old. Oh my God, it's so old.
To find information about her, and they found her old Twitter and an old Twitch account, right? And your old YouTube channel.
You remember Twitter, honey? That's where I met you. That's where we met each other. Organically.
Old Twitter and an old Twitch account, right? And your old YouTube channel. Now, you haven't used that since I think it was like the first half of 2017.
It's been almost a year now since I've used any of the like Twitter or YouTube. I haven't been on there, and it's on purpose. It's because I know. Well, now I know everyone went on there to try to troll me.
Oh, there's something. She says I know. So she changed it. She changed it from I know to now I know, right? And why would you do that, right? Because that kind of shows how far along they were, right? How far along when they were together. Well, she obviously still was with Subaru the whole time, right? So like, listen to this again.
It's on purpose. It's because I've used any of the like Twitter or YouTube. I haven't been on there, and it's on purpose. It's because I know. Well, now I know everyone went on.
I know. Well, now I know.
They're trying to troll me once the pictures of us came out because they thought it'd be funny, but then they realized that I haven't used the account in like a year or something like that.
What? Okay.
So it's like
Snood's asking for a face touch check. Let's see.
Everyone went on there to try to troll me. And it's been almost a year now since I've used any of the like Twitter or YouTube. I haven't been on there, and it's on purpose. It's because I know.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Well, now I know everyone went on there to try to troll me once the pictures of us came out because they thought it'd be funny, but then they realized that I haven't used the account in like a year or something like that. So it's like it doesn't really affect me, but that's why I'm not active on social media, is because there's no reason to, because I know people are just gonna harass me and be stupid. So.
Right. And hey, me personally, firsthand, I can tell you from all the shit I've been through over the years.
You talk. Let me talk about my situation. Ignore what she says.
If I didn't actively need to use like Twitter on a daily basis for business and stuff, I probably also would not be too active on there because there's so many people who just want to be nasty, right? And it's ridiculous because again, we didn't.
That's the only thing she was using Twitter for too, though, was business. I mean, not business stuff, but sharing her stream.
Announce that you had a Twitter. We didn't announce that you had. This was all sought out and found by people, and all you needed to do was look at it to see she hadn't used it in so long and it wasn't active. But still, people, immediately have to like act like this is news and blow it up drama-wise all over the internet. Oh my God, we found her previous stuff and stuff.
Which makes no sense to me. It's like, why do you care so much? I'm just some random person. Why do you care? Why do
You're not. No. That's not true. That's not true. When you choose to be with the biggest lolcow in the world, you're not anymore. You're not. Look at this fucking stream. You're basically the mascot of this stream because you chose to be with him. And I know, here's the thing. I know, yes, was she cheating on Subaru? Absolutely. Absolutely, she was cheating on Subaru. But we don't know how far the Subaru actions were a part of that. Was Subaru, obviously, she did get a restraining order. That was real and proven. So was he abusing her? That's really bad. She's had extremely fucked up life. But still, I think she didn't have many options, right? And that's why she went with Phil. She didn't have any other options. But unfortunately, the options she had led to her being a character that people are interested in, right? Because that's what she is, a character in this whole story.
Which makes no sense to me. It's like, why do you care so much? I'm just some random person. Why do you care? Why do you care about, hurting me or insulting me, And there's all these memes out there about me looking like a horse. I'm well aware of that. And to me, okay, I was upset at first, but then I realized that it's not worth getting upset over because it's just a bunch of morons making jokes about, like it's just funny now because it makes you realize how many pathetic people are out there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's how you should look at it. If you really can.
It would be one thing if day one when you walked in the door, you were all over the internet, you know what I mean? And you had opinionated stuff you were saying. And there was one picture of the day you were here, one picture of you on Valentine's Day, and pictures of meals that you've made. That's it. And already there's nasty negative shit all over the internet. So can you understand why we don't want to jump in and have a million videos together and things like that? See what I mean? Like, it would be such counterproductive to have that. Plus, and I'll be honest here too, and we were talking about this before we even filmed, is that vlogging for me at this point isn't even a focus anymore. Like, this video we're doing right now is just kind of
I guess he's just pig-splaining why he can't do vlogs. This is like so unnecessary. She's already out now.
Special thing because we wanted the service. It's something that I do for you guys, the viewer, a couple times recently. I used to make, like, for example, a DSP try use, and I would make, no lie, like 20. Now I do a DSP tries it. It gets 5,000 to 10,000 views, and I make $4.
Talking about money now? Come on.
Preview, or if I do a podcast or DSP tries it, is for you guys because you guys have been such a long-standing viewership of people who supported me that I go out of my way to do it. But understand, there's no reason for me now because Kat's here. Oh, now we're just gonna have already seen.
I don't care about this.
That's so stupid. The daily stuff. What do you want to see me? Oh, we made a coffee together. Here's a video. Like, what the fuck? That's so stupid and pointless and frivolous. No, we're not going to be doing stupid, silly stuff like that. But yeah, moving forward, if there is a reason, if there's
Big ups, Logan says anyone who voluntarily enters Phil's orbit is not a random person. That's why no well-adjusted person wants to do anything with them. Yeah. That's the point. But also, she's had such a tough upbringing where, literally her parents, tried to take care of her, get rid of her. I mean, I should say her parents tried to get rid of her. Dad wasn't around. Mom was not a person well enough to have a child. And on top of that, she's autistic. She's had pretty fucking tough life, man. So, That's in the end. I know you guys know it's a joke. Well, I hope you guys know it's a joke about my white knighting for Kat, but that really is what it's about. Is because he's had a fucking tough ass life, man. I don't think anybody be normal after all that shit. You know, I don't know anybody that be normal after that. So that's my place. That's where my white knighting comes from.
There's a special occasion, if there's, we go and do something special, like going to Seattle, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Yeah. On the holidays, yes, then you'll see videos of us together doing stuff. Yes, you'll see her from time to time on Instagram.
Oh no,
yes.
That's no backpedaling. I mean, I'm fully a Kat. I'm fully a proud card-carrying member. But I'm just saying that that's a real big part of it. Is that fuck, man? I'd be fucked up too.
Eventually, if we do have plans and we have a game that we both like and we're planning, man, it's a co-op game. It's a game that maybe we can do together and it'll be fun. Then we'll let you guys know well ahead of time so you know what to expect and you can come watch. But no, very much, as I said at the very beginning of this video, what I'm trying to do at this point is make it so that the work Phil is the guy you see on streams, the guy you see in videos, and that the other side of my life and our lives together here in Washington is private and protected. So that way you don't have assholes.
Oh, let's see how he did this time. How did this one go? Oh, God, look at the... See, he does it again! He does it again! Watch this! Money, money. Yeah. Money, money. He leans back to avoid touching. And look how far away he is. We got the... we got the Atlantic Ocean in between them. Then he goes close, checks where that hand is going, or make sure it's in a good place on the shoulder. This one, look at that face. I promised you one touch. I promised you one. I wasn't told there would be a second. Motherfucker. And now, realization. God damn it. Sorry, Kat.
Private and protected, so that way you don't have assholes trying to get all of our personal shit and trying to fucking find out all kinds of stuff about us and things going on behind the scenes and twisting it and turning it into slanderous nonsense on the internet, which they're going to do. How many people are just going to take things from this video alone? Right?
Yeah, I know.
And make a million videos about it and talk for hours. Yeah. This video will be like 20 minutes long, and there'll be like 4-hour-long podcasts discussing this fucking video.
Come on, it's not that be 4 hours.
Insane it is. Shit like that. So, and we know that, but that's what I mean. We want to keep it to a level where it's under control and where it's not constant abundance of that. That's why she doesn't use social media. That's why we're not doing constant stuff together.
That's why I told her to stop using social media.
Very much have enjoyed this last month where we've lived together. And we should say this. I think we owe it to the people who have been very nice to us, who were respectful, who didn't violate our privacy. And there's some people, let's be honest, who are positive on stream and they want to see you, and that's okay because there's people who actually are interested in you. They want to know more about you in a positive way. They're not trying to be nosy assholes or people being negative. So to those of you who've been respectful and haven't tried to pry into our personal life, thank you. All right, because that is very much appreciated.
Hey, well, I appreciate you saying that. No problem.
In an era now of 2018, I've been making content for the.
All right, done. All right, one last video of the day, and we're gonna get out of here and get some songs going for you. This was a request. We have to watch it. You know what it is. You know what the fuck.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Good evening. Welcome everyone to the
stream.
First,
I gotta find the college.
I have some information to update here as we begin.
I gotta find the college.
Surprise! You guys weren't expecting this.
All right, so hold on. This is the surprise one. This is from June 22nd.
Yep. She was here the whole time. She heard everything you guys said.
And I want to see
every little dirty thing you said. She heard. So
this is the stream reading content. The chat reading stream. Where it doesn't go well because chat's being douchebags as usual, as you'd expect, and people are saying nasty stuff. I do want to see when someone mentions the college story, because that shows. Remember what Superman said? She's pissy, and she'll let you know she's pissy. That one definitely shows that. Where the fuck is it? She backs away for a bit, but can't stay away too long.
And that was the thing that already had holes in it.
All right, well.
Yuck. All right. I told you
that was gonna.
Up later. It's like.
Huh? What's that? I don't remember.
My stress ball that you've seen me use on stream. And remember, I told you guys recently it was getting holes in it.
Oh my god.
You were squeezing it so hard it exploded everywhere, and we're now covered.
Jesus, Kat is sneaky strong. She broke a fucking stress ball.
In plastic. I think it's either sand or plastic.
I don't know. It's like. Okay.
Don't fuck around.
Yeah. All right.
It's broken now.
Yeah. Now, right. Fallen 1570 to the 200.
All right. I'll search it in the transcript. They say college. Or university. What did he say? University. Well, how does he say it? Story. Maybe it's not this one. What's this? I know there's just. I know he talks about it.
And then in high school, we did Guys and Dolls.
Oh God. Oh yeah.
And Side Story.
Oh,
We did know all the lyrics
did?
though, but all the way. See, I don't.
Oh what?
No.
No.
I've watched him
You're
before.
not in the
but
West Side Story.
I mean, yeah, that's good, but that. I mean.
When y'all red jet all the way. See,
Oh,
I don't.
God.
I did musicals in high school, so I
Oh.
like know all the lyrics.
did?
Though, but yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. In elementary school,
Oh,
we did the
elementary.
in elementary school we did the Lion King and we did West
Jesus,
Side.
Cat's a little saucy on that. I like it. Little Leanna vibe coming out. It's like, hey, you said elementary school? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
We did in elementary school we did the Lion King and we did West Side Story. And
It's
then
rare.
in high school we did Guys and Dolls.
It's rare to see Cat have that kind of energy that Leanna showed very much in the last years.
And Grease.
Yeah.
And
There's a good Grease for you.
and
I gotta hear Grease again.
And then in high school we did Guys and Dolls and Grease and Hello Dolly. Those are the three
Those
that
are
I
all
did.
old.
They're all in
Yeah.
high school they're music directors.
Oh, and the old joke.
She into more modern stuff.
Cat,
Yeah.
savage.
But yeah, I used to do music. I'd go like, when you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette till your last dying day.
God, please stop.
I can't remember the rest. All right, there you go. My uncle Crack Pack tipped a
What?
$1. What?
All right,
My
Fiesta, but here, let's get to the moment we're all waiting for. You want
One
it.
day
You
I would
know
like
it.
to go
You
back
know
and
it.
Actually get
You know what it is. You want it. Here it is. Okay? Enjoy. Get your lotion ready, all right? Get it ready. Lube up. Get ready.
again so that I could watch the whole thing from start to finish and understand the whole Laughing Man plot line, because I never got it because I always watched it out of order. So, but yeah, no, Ghost in the Shell is like really up to, like, you have to really be paying attention. There's like plot lines inside of fucking plot lines and twists and turns and shit. But that's
You
a
know, Phil wouldn't understand that. You really have to pay attention to that. It's tough.
good anime. I agree. Just Gamer John did a 25-bit series. Says, Phil, love you. Would you give Phil a kiss on the cheek for everyone on stream? Would you do that? What? You don't have to. It's up to you if you want to. Don't feel pressured. He's just asking, would you give me a kiss on the cheek? Would you? Well, there you go. A kiss on the cheek. Would you? Kiss on the cheek. One button dash tipped $1 says, Phil, I
There
really
you
like this
go.
girl at my gym and I see her almost every day and I flirt with her all the time.
Well, there you go. That is the timeline as shown today. Of course, could some of this stuff be all wrong? Yes, but we're all here. Hopefully you can make your own assumptions now in a more positive way. Big ups, Kevin. She has crazy eyes and painted on smile. Creepy. I'm not going to comment on that. But thanks so much for the contribution. And you get the snore strap. There's a painted on smile and crazy eyes. You asked for that. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'm not going to add this to the fucking iceberg, because I don't think this kind of is an iceberg. It's more like a, I don't know. Seems like a different thing. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive. I'm going to turn this stream off after the outro song, and then we're going to start the songs for the fucking, we're going to do pre-show style show before That Being Said goes live. So about 2 hours of songs and videos. About 2 o'clock, we're going to premiere a brand new song, The Beggar Pulls, full length style song. So that'll be coming out about 2 p.m. So stay tuned. I can't redirect you now because the stream's not ready yet. Oh, yes, actually, maybe I can. Let me try it. Let me redirect you to the stream that's coming up in a second. Hope you all enjoyed that deep dive. Thanks so much, Brand Dude, for giving me all of my inspirations for my deep dives. Really helps. Really does help. And I'll be stealing more of your ideas shortly. But you guys are all legends. Thanks so much for joining me today. And we will see you in a second for some tunes to get you ready for That Being Said coming up later today. You're all legends. Don't forget it. And remember, Cat, you got to get out. Later, everybody.